Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing? How you doing?
Many helps are needed in life, and we ask for it all. Hello, it's the Dr. Greenthumb Show, live on BREALTV, YouTube, Twitch, Discord, and the home site, www.breal.tv. Our renovations to the home site are almost done, man. Y'all are gonna love it. Can't wait. The Dominator and squad have done an excellent job. I cannot wait to unwrap this for y'all.
Bring it.
To my right, Mr. Goodlight, DJ C minus.
Hola, happy Thursday, everyone.
And to his right, the legendary Psycho Lizzy.
Hola, amigos.
Like that hat.
Gracias.
It's great. Splash with that cypress hill. Boom, boom. Oh.
Yeah, this shit is fun.
Looking good, Papo. All right.
Gracias.
I didn't say nothing. Don't give me that.
He did.
Oh, okay, cool. The Treehouse Crew, Bolton, Blombo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator.
I'm a little upset with you, B.
It's all right, bro.
Singing a little Hanson before the show.
Oh, I thought
That's
you.
got me stuck in my head now.
I thought I was because wearing this boo boo, but
No, the Hanson though.
the
That
Hanson
went
is-
past the blue.
Bop.
Now that's stuck in my head and I can't get that out.
That's something. That's something your mama had you listening to constantly, huh?
all the time.
On Radio Disney for sure.
Was she a fan of them?
Oh yeah.
Were you a fan of them? You and your bro?
I mean, if you go on like a nice long road trip and that song pops up,
You guys
it's pretty good.
You guys were singing along like the Partridge Family,
Just
huh?
like that.
Yeah,
I knew it. I bet you. Oh, Colton can sing. He just doesn't sing in front of us. One of them guys.
Bring it.
And we got the rolling champ in the house.
Hello. Happy Thursday. We're almost there.
We're almost there. And the Balloon King. Zone.
What's up, everybody?
How you doing? Is that a cup you brought from Japan, or
No.
it's just a heady cup?
My friend Anto Glass made this for me. He gave it to me in Las Vegas. I just had like stashed it. I have this thing with my glass pieces. Sometimes I'll just like leave them there for a while, and then
Yeah.
I guess it lets it build
I
appreciation.
think you appreciate them that way.
that's-
Like when you forget about it and then you go through your things and you're like, oh man, I forgot about
and
it.
then you clean it up and you see how nice it looks, and you're
Yeah.
like, damn. And then I saw it. I was like, it kind of matches my shirt.
Absolutely.
So I was like, all right.
And by the way, I could see that after all that ish, you were talking about the green flavor on the LAFC kit.
It was the jersey. I said, remember,
Oh
it was
my
the jersey.
God, it's the same color.
But this nice little polo shirt.
is
that they had-
nice.
yeah, that they had. I was like, all right, I'll rock this to like a nice dinner. or
I
something.
saw it last night and I thought about it because Eric Bobo's high ass took me into the shop 2 times. His old indecisive ass couldn't buy nothing. Like he wanted something that had sold out. You know how they made that the LAFC jacket where it's reversible.
Yeah.
It's got the black and gold and then this new flavor on it. Well, he apparently seen that at one of the games that I didn't go to.
They did have it that game that he was there with Ashley.
Yeah, and they apparently sold out, and that was the one he was looking for. But to no avail, he struck out twice. And I'm like, well, they didn't have it the first time we walked in. What made you walk in the second time? You thought they were going to stock it in the second half, Papo?
One thing about the way they have with their gear, the way they operate with their gear, is I was telling Pedro, I was like, I've been looking for that pink one that he bought a long time ago that had never been to be released. But then I talked to a few people that work for the organization in the apparel side, and if it's gone, it's gone. And
Yeah, they do one-offs. They don't bring them back.
Limited release per game. So it's if you see a hat or if you see a pin or whatever it is, you might as well pull the trigger then, because like it's not going to be available. Like people are reselling the one that he had,
like the one
online,
the one I wore last night. You know, a couple of the homies were like, "Where'd you get that
the
one?"
Adidas one with the stripes.
Yeah, the light colored one.
Yeah,
That's nice.
And I was like, man, this is last season's right here, because like you said, some of the pieces, man, once they sell out, they don't bring them back.
It's the same thing with the hats. Like
they just keep pushing with new designs.
That's dope.
I've just like learned to as much as I have hats. Like it's like I have like my hat section that it's like I built up a good collection. But then I separated all my fitteds, because it's like once you start really giving them maintenance, like you take them to somewhere they clean it, because it's like, yo, they're not cheap hats. The baseball hats, they're not cheap hats, bro. They're like $40 every time you go buy a hat and lids, you know. And so it's like I'll just take those and I'll just customize.
Let me tell you,
I'll just embroider my logo on there.
Let me tell you what. I don't know when's the last time I bought a hat. All the hats that I have in my possession are from different brands that have gifted me the hats. Like I got so many goddamn hats, I can't get rid of them.
I have two,
because every time I get rid of some, it's like a black T-shirt. I'll get rid of one, and 10 more come.
I have 2 cases that you gave me like 3 years ago, and I still have those. I go through them, and I'll be like, all right, this is gonna go on the resale thing. This is gonna go here, because it's just like
so many,
and it's like I don't blame you. It's not like you didn't appreciate it, because you wore a lot of them.
I tried to wear as many as I could,
but
man.
real, there was like I want to say there was at least 96 hats in those 2 bins that I took home, and I'm just like, are you sure? He's like, dude, I have hats at home.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, and I still got hats in bins at home, as well as the ones that are out, like for me to choose from. Like I got rows of red hats, rows of white hats, rows of blue hats. Sorry, Bolton. Rows of black hats, and then mixed color hats. Know what I mean? Like I got something for everything, but I got multiples of all those. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn. I mean, it's not. I mean, you could have worse problems. I'm just saying, it's a lot to be carrying in your closet. Sometimes I'd be trying to downsize that, and more hats come.
Hell yeah.
And a lot of black hats. If I listen, black hats are like black T-shirts and black hoodies. An abundance of them are made because it's the easiest color that anyone will wear, unless you got a thing against wearing black.
Oh, it's my favorite color.
But here's the thing: there's some people that, and I do agree with this opinion. It's, you know, from when somebody is like, if you're a person that they give a lot of hats to and a lot of clothes, like we are fortunate enough to get hat fans and people like that. When I get a black shirt, it's 1 or 2 washes and that's it.
That's it.
It's gone.
It fades out. Yeah.
Not only does it fade out, but I also feel if I'm gonna make black T-shirts, I almost feel like the design has to be like have a lot of pizzazz in it, or like I feel like you could have just been more creative. Like there's so many color tones out there but it's like everybody's going with black or blue, and I'm just like, it's so basic. But I'm like, I feel like you almost didn't try hard. You know what I mean? To like make something work, because like when you make colors work with designs and all that stuff, you get detailed into it. That's really, I mean, it's more artsy, but
yeah, and you could wear those hats with almost anything you have, because it's got all those different color splashes in it that it could work. But
like it's always gonna sell. Like, but at least sometimes make a good quality tee if you're gonna make a black T-shirt.
yes, make a good quality one. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, one that feels like great the moment you're like, oh, I can't wear this.
Have you ever gotten one of those T-shirts, bro, where
man.
like you hold on to it?
Let me tell you what. There was one particular set of shirts that we made back way back, where the merch company that we had manufacturing our stuff, they tried to cut a corner on the T-shirts. And we were like, hey, man, you can't be cutting corners on these shirts like this. And they're like, well, you know, we're like, nah, because they're good for one wash, and then you can't wear them no more. And they're like, what do you mean? Like, we're going to show you what we mean. And we washed one of the shirts, showed them, you know, like, and then the shirt was like done. You could not wear it after, unless you wanted to rock a shirt that looked like it came out of a vintage store.
Yeah.
If you liked that look, you won. If you wanted your gear crispy, you lost. And we tried to tell them, hey man, you got to pull all those and put the designs on the right tees. We cannot have this where it's a one wash and done.
Yeah.
And fortunately, they listened to us because fans are like they'll be on you about that, man, in a heartbeat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Especially if you charge them a good price for that.
Yeah.
Forget it.
The worst is when you see companies charging you a really top price and it's not.
Yeah.
And,
It's not,
and
it
the
doesn't-
quality.
It doesn't match. Like there are companies out there that shamefully get away with it.
For sure.
Where you're like, hey man, come on, Adidas.
Yeah.
like, and I love shopping there, bro. But it's like sometimes I'll be like, come on, man. I bought these same like style like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, and I still have them. I'm like, this is way better fabric. You cut some corners this year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I be feeling that with some of my favorite brands.
They on that OT Genesis. Cut it. Prices, cut it. Corners,
Need to
cut it.
cut it.
I mean, there's
Like,
nothing.
I see that corner's way too high. You need to cut it.
Like, where do you draw the line? Like, is everybody at the table? Like, if you're gonna buy a T-shirt or if you're gonna buy a shirt, like, what's your cap? You have one? Like, I've pushed
Nah.
that cap sometimes.
Yeah, I mean,
If I really wanted, no more than 80.
That's usually where my cap is at, and
Yeah.
I may be able to
That's-
drop 150 if it was that, but I'm just my morals won't let me live with it, bro. Like,
yeah, like if for it to be over 100, it better be something.
It better
that
be good.
Yeah,
it better be
like, if-
signed,
Quality.
homie.
It better be something that you could wear for a couple years and it's not
Yeah.
playing out.
and it's something you're really into, whether it's the color, whether it's the logo, where it's something that you're like, yeah, I need that.
Yeah,
Real.
for sure. Hey, did you guys see the news? Some homes in San Clemente are red tagged right now because they're landsliding.
Damn.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen someone
Crazy.
a house where you literally see the edge and that
Oh.
pool, like wow.
Look at that, dude, just right there.
It's all ready to go.
Damn, there's no coming back from that, huh?
Hey, that's a ghetto infinity pool.
Straight up.
Don't go too close to the edge. Don't push me.
Living on the edge for real, right there, boy.
Imagine that's the joke right there. Look, there it goes. What you always wanted.
Yeah,
So
that
edgy.
husband is telling me, he's like, there you go. We don't gotta go to Dubai no more. Yeah, we got our very own here.
We got a pool waterfall right here.
So edgy.
Hey, that's scary though, man. Like that's a whole. I could take. Look at that.
Living in the hills on plateaus like this right now, yeah, it's challenging.
I would be playing Landslide all day,
Ah.
like all day, just like for the neighbors.
Landslide
Or anything from
brings
you,
you
too.
down.
You-
That's cold blooded. You're an asshole.
I mean, it'd be my house there. If I'm stuck there, I'd be like, look, man,
mean-
it's just very soothing.
the edge, right?
She living on the edge, baby. Trust.
Now, what covers that? Like, how,
Are you forgetting something up there with the camera work? Okay, then.
Yeah,
Hey, like,
Sure.
so when it was something like that, that's like the whole purpose of home insurance.
yeah.
Like, that's the whole sole purpose. If you don't have that,
It's
like-
it's probably a loss.
like your
I mean,
house is
damn.
just it's effed up. Like,
Yeah,
that's it.
I mean, you're gonna need insurance to cover any of that because it's you got to make sure you have the right coverage for it because you could have insurance for your house but not have the right coverage and be asked out, asked completely, and it'll probably put you under. Like when you become a homeowner, you're supposed to have.
I mean, yeah, is that covered right there?
I think.
You got
Lands-
flood insurance or landslide?
Well, I mean, that might not be covered because, like, think about it. Like, nobody here buys tornado insurance.
Well, we
You know what I
don't
mean?
we don't
Yeah,
get
'cause
them.
We don't get them, but people,
But-
but we don't really get that much rain.
But I think I don't know if it depends in the area you live. You might have like landslide. I mean, it might be a part of flooding, especially
Yeah.
if you live in a hill. Like look at Malibu.
Yeah.
When it gets
Yeah.
when fires start, it loosens up everything up there, and then the
Yeah.
rains hit it, and then it's slides happening all over the damn place.
Yeah, you have to be really like conscious of your surroundings of wherever you're at. So if there's annual floods or there's floods, or there's there's all these storms, these conditions that could affect your house, like you got to make sure you get the proper.
yeah, all the
Plan.
mountain people. I mean, I don't own a home, but like, still, like, you might want to check your policy around this time.
Did you hear?
Like, yeah, because that seems like, bro, a house is not cheap to own here.
Did you hear about the cats? The people that lived in Lake Arrowhead that were like they hadn't seen. It was like it took over like 9 to 10 days for them to get people to come even to try to help them. They had like tons
yeah.
of snow. It was
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
Oh,
dude.
the height. Yeah, the
Yeah.
height of the snow. people's houses were basically living in caves, like on their way.
And
to
what they're worried about too is when all that stuff melts, the flow that's going to happen of water with that,
Yeah.
and like the problems it's going to cause all them folks when that stuff starts melting.
Hell yeah, man.
Look at that.
Look at that, dude.
Damn.
You wanted water? We got you some water.
That's like,
Hey, that looks almost cartoonish. Like like you only see like there's a Simpsons episode. We're gonna have to dig
109
ourselves
inches
out.
of snow in a week.
109 inches
Jeez,
of snow
look at
in
that.
a week.
Man, that is crazy. That's dangerous.
hey, wouldn't you just get? I mean, you would probably want to own like a flamethrower, huh?
There's a lot of old people that get
That's it.
that
Own
live
the
up
flame. That'd be the good time to own the flame.
Yeah, I mean, you really want it.
There's a lot of people that die when that kind of stuff happens. Like,
Yeah.
my girlfriend has her sister lives up there, so like she was telling me that sometimes old people because they live out there retired
They get stuck.
they get stuck.
There's no one to go help
no
them.
one to go, and they just freeze to death.
Yeah, I mean, imagine those conditions right there.
Look at that.
That's crazy.
Yep. And that's here in California, baby.
There's another one too. It was worse than like Lake Tahoe.
Yeah,
Lake Tahoe had it bad, like
yeah,
way more than that. It's crazy.
yeah, man. That snow is real.
Hey, fools are gonna be like complaining, talking about I can't wait till summer's here. And then summer's gonna be like, guess what? I came with the volume up too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Came with this volume
Yeah,
on
that.
11.
You're gonna have that Super Mario son from that level that was just the angry. You remember when he
Yeah.
came out? He was just angry trying to burn Mario.
Yeah.
Like, look at this video. This one's crazy.
Remix. Look at. I mean, it looks like you're on Hoth for all my Star Wars.
Yep.
Right? Like you're like that. You're
Look at
Hoth.
that.
I might have to cut a tauntaun open and sleep inside.
That is crazy.
Damn.
Maybe buying that Elon Musk flamethrower would have been a good idea.
You know, yeah.
Right.
Or the one from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood that Leo DiCaprio had to.
Flamethrower. I don't think flamethrowers will melt it that much. It would just like char like the ice.
Well, I mean, you would melt the water, but it's still
Yeah.
like B said, the water's got to go somewhere. So where would it go?
Then you got floods now.
And then yeah, you're gonna be like, you might just.
He overflooded.
Now you got to, bring a raft out.
Hey, at least we ain't in a drought no more, and it's gonna be a nice mountain views for the most part
Yeah.
for summer. Because
True that.
44%.
Everything's going to be green and lush. I mean, when we went to San Diego to do the Greenthumb meet and greet down there, we were noticing, like, because every time we go down there, it's, it was dried up.
Yeah.
There's no color. It was all color the whole way, man. We were tripping out on
Was it
like
the-
how vibrant all the flowers and everything
Oh yeah.
I was-
was on the way there.
I always wondered how that happened, like just naturally, because nobody's throwing seeds. But it's like when nature does this thing, it's all these seeds that like for years are just able to be dormant. So I'm like, I always thought for a while, I was like, yo, is people just throwing seeds up there before it happens? Because it's some of these places you're like, hey, bro, like how did all these poppies end up here and all that stuff? But it's just like seeds are just in the dirt.
Sometimes the wind carries all that stuff, and sometimes it's actually planted.
Yeah.
It goes away for a while, but it comes back.
Because
Yeah.
it gets windy in those places,
Oh,
and with
big
that
time.
wind,
What's a trip
it spreads.
is the weather was not great, but it wasn't bad either. It was right in the middle. But as we were coming back, we saw all the storm clouds. They were so thick that you could look at the sun and it would look like the moon,
Yeah.
right? Like you can't look at the sun.
No.
But these clouds were so thick that you could see the sun through it as if it was the moon. It was crazy, right, Pedro?
Yeah,
Every
straight,
time we were hitting it at a certain angle, we could look at it and be like, oh, shit, is that the moon? And then we'd get past the other angle, and then it would be bright. Like you could not look at it because it's the sun, right?
Little
Right.
pockets.
But there was the storm clouds were so thick, dog,
Damn.
that it was like that, right? And even in that, we saw those what do you call them, hot air balloons
Yeah.
going up off in the distance towards the mountain. We were like,
The
who
ones
is?
with people in them.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it's
We're like,
like,
who
yo,
is doing that right now? Because it was
Yeah.
cold,
Oh man.
cloudy.
Cloudy,
It was cloudy.
windy, and cold, and they were up in them damn balloons.
You
bro.
ever been on one of those?
Never and never will.
Yeah, I don't. That does not seem
I
appealing.
don't trust
at all.
those.
It's actually better to fly when it's cold, because there's not much turbulence because of the cold weather. When there's hot weather out there, there's a lot of pockets of turbulence.
I
You
see.
would
Oh,
know.
wow.
You would know, huh, Miracle Whip?
Yeah, Miracle Whip.
Yeah,
all
Kid,
that
I was in
stuff.
aviation,
Oh, that's right. He is he was in aviation.
He was a pilot,
Have you
yo.
been on one of those, Colton?
not a hot air balloon. Nope. I would just fly like a Cessna Skyhawk.
Oh.
Listen to
Tiny
this
plane.
guy.
pilot Colton.
When I
bro.
buy the private plane, Colton, you'll be the pilot.
It'd be the one. It'd be the
Greenthumb 1.
the one plane that you'd be actually allowed to smoke with, because the one thing that burns it out is like when the pilot calls it in. Nobody's in there checking in the plane, you know? Yeah, but it's like the pilot would be like, I could lose my pilot's license.
Look, I don't care about any of that. I can hold the smoke because realistically, if the pilot is one of those who believes that, well, and he would be correct in believing if he got a contact, right? And let's say this is a guy who's never gotten, a guy or a man or a woman who have never gotten high in their whole life.
A noob.
And they smelled that little bit of smoke. I don't want them panicking in the cockpit. Know what I mean? So,
Hell no.
like if they're telling me, hey, please don't smoke, I'm not smoking.
Man.
You know what I mean? If they say it's okay, boom, I'm good to go. But like, I'm not forcing my smoke on them because guess what? My life and the rest of the lives on board with us are in their hands.
Because you don't know how it's going to affect them.
You don't know
They could
how it's gonna
freak
affect-
out like
Yeah.
to the point where they could be like.
I've
like,
seen real weed heads freak out over smoking, or what weed heads, people that say they smoke weed and that they smoke good weed freak out over smoking great weed.
Oh, wow.
Now, if I've seen that, what's a person going to do that never smoked weed in their life and thinks that if they even smell it, they're getting high?
Yeah.
They're going to convince themselves.
They're going to convince themselves they're higher than they are.
I'd rather get. I'd rather get a captain high.
And I would rather not, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
even deal with that. If
the
they're
air.
if they're smokers, cool. If they're not, then I ain't forcing mine on them. No way.
The last time I was on,
Respect.
the last time I was on a plane, I opened my bag and I had some stuff in there. I got that boof right in the middle of the plane. I had to close my bag. I was like, yo, people could smell this, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't get in trouble, bro.
And guess what?
Yeah,
That's-
somebody could
Yeah.
snitch. He's like,
Yeah.
I smell marijuana.
well, it depends when that was.
Yeah, true.
Depends when that was because I mean, you could fly with an ounce out of California now. So if you smelled like it, it wouldn't be uncommon.
Yeah.
It would
Coming
just
from
be
Cali.
that everyone know that you're careless.
Yeah.
That's all.
Well, I remember in
Or you don't give a oof.
I remember in like 2000s, early 2000s, like the key to traveling with weed, as long as you had nothing in your pockets to set off the metal detectors,
That was it.
that was
Good.
it. They could not
Gold.
search you.
They could not search your body. Yeah.
So the key, so I would always have like a half in each, like I'd wear these cargo shorts.
Your
and I
story sounds like mine. C minus.
and then you just walk through, and it's sometimes the TSA, they would be like, smells like you're going to have a good trip. And I'd be like, yeah, actually, I am. Thanks. And they would just be like, go ahead, you're good. So but that was like
That's crazy.
9/11, I think, pre 9/11.
Everything got fucked up after that. Oh,
Oh. Hey! With 5 minutes to go. All
almost
right.
made it.
You almost, well, you already have it.
Yeah, I got one right.
It's
All
right
right. I
there.
don't got to do nothing. It's already there. Papa.
Hi.
You know what I'm saying?
Pie.
But yeah, it wasn't nothing.
Nah.
But back then you could get in trouble for it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like today. Like you could do that today and you ain't gonna have a problem because it's cool to carry an ounce. Back then you were just taking your chances.
Yeah, now that's the thing, because there was those those Midwest states, like you weren't sure what kind of weed you were going to get, so you made sure you had to carry your own at least to get you through however long you were out. If we were out for a couple weeks or 3 weeks, like at a time, definitely bring a O just so you can smoke comfortably.
That ain't wrong.
Yo, why do they say that you get in more trouble if it's hash than weed? Like,
Because they don't understand what hash is. Hash is just weed, but it looks like it's processed drugs.
Some
Yeah, they
places,
consider it like
They would mistake hash for like heroin.
heroin.
Straight
some
up.
places will charge you actually as heroin because even hash is a concentrated. Like
Yes.
it's a concentrate, so it's like they're gonna look at it. It's like, oh, it's an extract. What kind of drugs do you extract? You extract poppy. What is it?
They think it's
heroin,
processed with,
poppies.
they think it's processed with something. You know what I mean? And they're not educated. I would think that law enforcement these days know the difference. The older guys don't.
Yeah.
Because they're old school and they think what they think no matter what. But like the young guys, they know the difference. They know, okay, this is just weed in concentrate form. It's not heroin or any illicit drug.
Yeah.
It's just on
Unless you
its
get that young kid that was raised by,
Those people.
those
yeah.
type of people, then they might not be that understanding. But
Yeah.
Some places still don't let you fuck around. I had a guest recently
hey, bro.
come. Oh damn!
There you go.
Yeah, some places don't mess
Come
around
by.
like that, but
Come by.
but they.
What'd you do?
Yeah, I don't know. You kicked it, dude.
You did.
But
You kicked it.
he got caught in Taiwan before it was legal.
Ooh.
Or is it legal there? Or is
Now it is.
Okay,
It is.
yeah.
It's legal
So-
now, yeah.
So before it was legal, and he had just come from Canada, which they let you smoke up there, and he had crumbs, like, cause he put a half a blunt in his pocket, the little Coke pocket that you have here, and he had crumbs, and dude, they stopped him and they emptied it out. He was about to go through that whole thing where it's like, cause they humiliate you first, and then they lock you up, and just out of like pure like I guess the cops effing up the paperwork. In 7 months, he was just able to go, but it cost him 7 months.
7 months.
Yeah,
dude.
and he could have been doing like some life time over there. And I'm like, dude, he was all freaking out. He told the story on
That's
that.
why you don't mess around
But he
in
was-
foreign countries, Mike.
But it's like,
Straight
it's
up.
almost like it's the equivalent of some of you people that party
Yeah.
when you wipe down your cards before you go out like international flight. They don't find no residue if you party like that.
Yeah, you're
Make sure
right.
you don't have no crumbs in your pocket if you're going
no
international.
crumbs, baby.
Because like
I mean,
you could just put a pre-roll in your pocket and you're like, oh, I empty
That's
it out,
why-
but I like these pants, and then the little crumbs stay there. Bam.
That's why Bobo goes through all his stuff like 2-3 times before he comes back home or goes from one place to another like that.
Yeah.
Because there was the times he did not check and then got caught out there for it. I make sure I know. Because I know that they've waited to catch me many times.
oh man, I can't imagine. They probably see it. I mean, if they see, they're like, oh,
Well, just because I was outspoken on things for so long, now it's they're like, hey, what's up? No biggie. But like back in the day, yeah, they would try to catch me out there.
oh man.
But we still had fans because the ones that caught us out there were like, Psh, what's that? I said, you know what it is. All right, go ahead. You know what I mean? That's love because they could have been total dickheads like, hey, supervisor over here got one. You know what I mean? But like, it's the luck of the draw. You could get love or you could get hated on.
Have you been
obviously.
to Dubai?
Yes, I have, and I didn't take nothing with me.
But
Nah,
did
you
you
gotta
get
be
like
careful?
Did they like search you though?
No,
No.
Nah.
Have
No.
you been to Dubai?
It's dope. I mean, you could drink. That's it. Be a drinker out there.
But it's kind of
Real.
but
And
is
you
it
wanna
only
smoke? They smoke hookahs, a lot of hookahs and stuff.
is it only certain hours you can get like alcohol, or is it? Because I heard it's pretty much like a dry
It's
place.
24
right?
hours.
24 hours. Okay. Dang.
As long as you're in somewhere, you can't just be on the street.
yeah, not in the street.
Yeah, I've heard that if if you're a weed smoker and you have it in your system and you get in trouble over there,
10 years.
bam,
Yeah.
real quick.
automatic.
I mean, the worst thing is to be at the airport and have to throw away your weed. Like that happened to me one time. I had a block of hash and I had it stuffed in my nutsack. So I'm online, and then guess who's waiting at the door to get onto the plane? A cop dog, a dog sniffing everybody's balls. So I'm like, damn. So I had to throw that brick away. And I was like, damn. I'm looking at it like,
I would have swallowed it. And,
nah.
Oh man.
and then I would have got into the airplane. And
Like I got places
Dumped
to
it.
get to. I got places
Yeah.
to get to, so I can't mess up. Be over.
You know what's crazy is that places like Peru and Colombia now, if they suspect you, right, and they don't find it in your bag, and they look through your when they know they got you, they're pulling it all apart, and if they don't find it in there, they're X-raying your body to see if you've ingested any of it, and they catch so many, man. Like the people will swallow the balloons and just have them like Easter eggs in their belly,
That's crazy.
waiting to pop them off.
Mules.
And these guys think that they're slick, but something gives them away every time. I don't know what the hell they look for, but something. It's like either a mannerism, like even the smallest trickle of sweat,
Right.
and they're on you. Oh man, they catch so many, and you would think that they have sophisticated means of like catching the smugglers over there, but like that's where all the smugglers come from, right? Trying to bring whatever they can across. And man, they catch so many. And there's some fools that were like very like sophisticated, but still got caught. And then there's the bozos that like they didn't think it through so well.
Yeah, it seems. I mean, after watching many episodes of Locked Up Abroad, it's always the people who they just get overwhelmed, and then they show some form of like anxiety or
One little thing, yeah.
one little thing, and then that's when you see the cop. Hey, like then
They look for you too, man. Because when I got to customs over there, like I didn't realize it at the time, but all my clothes smell like weed, dude. And all my clothes, even my clean clothes, everything just smelled like like weed because I'm always smoking. So like I'm like, damn. And I didn't notice, and I'm surprised that they didn't search it. But the dude was taking out my clothes in front of me, and I'm like, I know he could probably get a whiff, but he wanted to just make sure there was nothing under my suitcase.
Yeah.
So he like opened it up, zipped it, like literally peeped it, and he was like, I know if you would stash something, it would be here. And then he had the dog sniff it too.
yeah, man.
Yeah, I was like, but when I got to the hotel and I hung everything, and I'm like, okay, I sobered up for 4 days without smoking, and then I opened it, I was like, yo, this smells like mad weed. Like just you hadn't smelled it in a while, but yeah, your clothes smell.
I mean, they looking for the bricks. They looking for bricks.
But I'm sure when he opened it, he got the whiff.
You
and
got
he's
a
like,
little,
He's like, yo, he's got it. He's got
Yeah,
it.
whatever. He went through your bag and had the dog, so it doesn't really matter. It matters if the dog sits at the bag.
Yeah, or at your feet.
Or at the feet.
Yeah.
Then you got a problem. If the dog is still on his all fours and his tail's wagging and he's just sniffing, or
He's all happy.
maybe he goes up on his two like this, that doesn't mean nothing. It's when they sit down is when you got a problem.
I mean, have you ever like mistakenly left some in your bag so you
Not my bag, no.
Okay, I did. But it came through. I didn't know I left it in this one certain jacket when I went overseas.
What was it?
Like about a quarter.
Oh, it was weed.
It was weed, and it was in this one jacket. But I just packed it because it was going to be cold out there, and so when I went to my room, I was like, all right, let me unpack everything, and I was like, oh, I found this fucking weed right here, man. Oh, all right, but dude, I didn't attempt that again because going overseas with that, you just never know. You don't want to be on Locked Up Abroad.
You don't want to be locked up abroad.
No.
No.
Speaking of being locked up, did you see what happened in Fontana?
What happened in Fontana?
7 people got arrested for stealing over 200 cases of Modelo
Modelos.
from a trade yard.
Damn.
That's crazy. That's some fool activities right there.
I mean, I don't blame them. Why not? If we could get some free Modelos, let's go.
Yeah, well, they didn't get free Modelos. They got locked up.
Well,
Yeah.
that's the chance. That's the chance you gotta take. You know.
How many people?
For Modelos?
You could just pay for it, you know.
Yeah.
Hey,
Damn.
man, these guys are thirsty. They wanted to.
Oh, damn. That's a big container. All right.
But 200 cases?
That's a kickback.
They're going back to the hood to sell it.
They tried.
Yeah, they try.
That was gonna be a hella kickback.
Yo, that's hella pallets of that. That's wild.
That's hella problems they got.
That's not that bad, Modelos. You little slap in the hand, you'll be back.
It was Edgar.
I don't drink those beers. That's hobby activities right there.
That's Modelo.
That was Sendog's favorite beer for a time.
Sin Dog would have been down.
Where that's where we call him Sendelo.
Sandelo.
I mean, it happens like that.
Yo, Sin Dog, let's go get this truck. It's full of Modelos. Let's go.
200 cases.
How many are in a case?
They had to have
24.
like a truck close by or something, like, because how do you maneuver 200 cases?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw it, so it was like a pretty big.
Looked like a
That
little
was-
car.
First off, they jacked it on the railroad track somewhere while it was stopped. You know what I mean? Like, so where the hell were you parked and how'd you get the 200 off?
Yeah.
Or did you catch it in the yard before they offloaded?
Look at that.
Hey, man. The plan almost worked.
We would have gotten away
I would
with it.
imagine. Oh, look at that. They were waiting
Damn,
for
they
him,
just-
Papo.
Put it all in the car.
¿Qué pasa?
We would have got away with it had it not been for you meddling kids.
Damn, bro. They just
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like, get your mom's minivan.
There was several cars.
Damn.
Por pendejadas.
We're going to party this week.
this was all for a baptism.
Somebody's quince.
Yeah.
Right, dude? Something no one's gonna remember. The kids not even gonna remember that.
That's for the next Super Bowl party, bro.
I haven't been to one of those parties in a while where it's like they say it's for the kid, but it's mostly about alcohol.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. Like the adults are partying way harder than the kids do.
Yeah. They let when you know that they let the kids do whatever they want. Nobody's doing no parenting. The parents are doing something else.
The kids are fighting and
Kids are fighting, like throwing
Best
putazos.
believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're working. You're good. You're good.
Yeah. Dude, yeah.
They be watching the kids with a nice little glass, like,
Toxic ass people. It's awesome. Just getting all faded and
That's
just
where
like
kids
talk
learn how
shit.
to fight whenever the parents are drinking.
Ah, I learned about watching you, Dad.
Oh man.
Make two of your cousins fight.
Ah, you just set him up.
Did you hear what he said about you?
Dude,
Dude, I was there.
I was there, dude. He said it.
Yeah.
And then he called you a bitch. So
Yeah.
I was like, why are you even going there, bro? You ain't even here. So that's why I came to tell you real quick.
Be like, 'cause I care.
Because, dude, you're my favorite cousin.
informer.
Because I care so much.
Because I care. Hey, but you should really talk to him about it.
Like, I would address it. I wouldn't
With
do
a
that.
fist.
No, and then they ask you, this is how you know where you have all the power at that moment. When they're like, what do you think I should do about it?
Yeah.
I think if I was you, I would go hit him.
Or at least tell him something.
Battery packs.
Oh, amazing.
Man. Hey, we got some new funkies dropping tomorrow, right?
No, we have a sale.
just
Oh, the sale. That's
we
right.
have
We got a sale.
St. Fatty's Day.
It's St. Patrick's Day tomorrow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Indeed, buddy.
Hell yeah.
Or green on the wrong day, bro.
Well, you know, I'm not on the air tomorrow.
Oh, true that.
Yeah, but
Yeah, dude.
Touche.
He's going to be putting them in the air tomorrow.
Yeah. Hell yeah. It's my birthday, dog.
It's your birthday, dude, too?
Yeah, St. Patty's Day is my
Ironic.
green.
It's green.
The favorite color of mine. And a pastime.
Hell yeah.
I like that movie too.
you're gonna get out. You're gonna
Leprechaun? Yeah, there's some funny moments in
funny.
there.
you gonna fall off the wagon for your birthday.
Hell yeah, dude.
He's going to be pushing the wagon.
Yeah, a little BTH, some Coors Lights.
Nah, I'm not.
You know.
I'm not gonna let you drink Coors Light, dude.
Oh, I got that one. That was good.
Don't make me drink an IPA, dude. Nah,
You ever
I'm
drink
not.
those?
Yeah, I tried them right before it became a thing. Like, wasn't like Blue Moon and all that. Those are kind of going down there.
Yeah, going there.
Yeah, those are like the last beers I remember. Like, and I remember liking the Hefeweizens and
Yeah, Hefeweizers are good.
yeah, those were like because you put the orange in it and it was like tasty. But
Yeah.
but I didn't get into like watching you guys try all the different beers. Like milkshakes and
Yeah,
all
those-
that
I
crazy
think-
shit.
Those are pretty good.
Shit.
I gotta say.
I think IPAs is more for the summertime, right? Like, cause in the winter, like I kind of slowed down.
Yeah,
on
you're
IPAs.
right.
I'm more,
Like I drink a lot more darker, like liquor in general, but stouts are known. Like we
Yeah.
call it stout
Yeah.
season. It's
Stouts
whenever
is
it's
always-
cold.
Yeah.
Those are the
Because
more-
it's like you're just gonna drink one. You're not gonna pound like back to back as you would. As
Yeah,
as
and
you would during the
realistically,
summertime.
you're supposed to drink stout at room temperature.
yeah.
We out here want it cold, but like it's in the winter they drink that room temperature.
What's the Irish one? I mean, there's
That's
the
that's
Guinness.
Guinness.
Yeah. That's a stout
That's
beer,
a stout,
right?
yeah. They make a lot of good stouts. The oatmeal stouts are pretty damn good.
Peanut butter.
Some of the ones that Ezo was bringing over
Peanut
here.
butter ones were
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that's crazy. I
awesome.
mean, I did, I never got into those flavors of beer. Cider was cool though. I used to get a quick
Cider's made a comeback, bro. Like we've been going to Benny Boy's for several occasions,
Mhm.
and Benny Boy has a cider hall, and they make their own cider on site, and the cider game's up. It's up there. I'm like, sometimes if I go there, I would prefer to drink the cider over the beer,
Yep.
just because it's more pleasant to drink. I guess some of the beers is like very too tart or very,
Yeah.
too IPA tasting.
What's up
Yeah.
with them cider donuts? Do they taste like cider? Like I never tried them.
I've never seen.
Do they
I'm
get you
talking about
faded?
cider. Don't. Where at, dude? I want
What the hell is that?
Yeah, where'd you find that, bro?
Yeah, I want some, dude.
I thought I seen them everywhere. I don't know.
Maybe
Yeah,
because you go to the same
Maybe
store
I'm
to buy the Jameson, bro.
There they go, right
Oh,
there.
there you go. Cider donut.
I've never seen a cider.
Oh,
donut.
apple cider donuts.
I've had
Those
those.
are good.
Those are good.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah,
There's a donut spot by the crib.
Different situation, but yeah.
See if they do.
good.
Yeah.
I never tried one, so I don't know.
I've not tried one neither.
Interesting.
Apple cider donut.
Bring some in tomorrow.
They look
There
good.
it is.
Yeah, man.
So say if you get like a stout and you get it like bring it home, you could literally just leave it off the fridge and drink it like that, or you have to have it at
If
a
it's not
certain
open.
location.
No,
If it's not open, yeah.
Yeah, if it's not open, but it also depends. Some stouts they have certain ingredients. Like if they have anything that's supposed to be like dairy based, if it says like peanut butter or it has like chocolate, you might want to put that in the fridge just because those exact ingredients might not do well, you know, in regular room
Yeah.
temperature.
But if you had like, let's just say Guinness stout,
yeah, you,
or something like that, yeah, you could just put that in the pantry or the closet, and
You're good.
you know, and you're good. Or you could put it in the refrigerator. You're good. Depends how you want to store it.
That's crazy.
But like if you go to a bar in Dublin, they're not serving it cold from the tap. It's like room temperature. And when you ask for it cold, they look at you like you're a jerk.
Yeah. Just like if you
American?
What the fuck are you talking about?
Hot dog.
or go to Europe and ask for ice in your sodas.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Say that to Conor McGregor, dude.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I want a cold stout.
Dude.
Motherfucker.
I don't know if that's the right one.
What is it? Boondock Saints? Wasn't
You
that
fucker.
Motherfucker.
Boondock Saints is a good movie.
Yo,
Didn't Connor just get busted for something?
No, I don't know.
remember when he hit
don't
that
know.
old guy at the bar?
I did not want to be the guy to bring that up. But yeah,
I will
thinking that.
always bring those moments up if I remember it.
I mean,
Oh, dude, he just dropped. Yeah, he would like cursed on some like.
Oh, he on what is it? Fox Sports?
Was it? Yeah, Fox News or sports? Yeah,
Fox News.
Look at that.
Drops a fucking F bomb.
What the fuck?
What the fuck? Or actually, back in the day, they would say feck.
Fuck.
Feck. Like a E, feck.
Back.
What the feck's wrong with you?
Feck.
That's crazy.
If you watch that, what do they call it? Banshees of Basharan with Colin Farrell.
Oh, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's hilarious and it's good at the same time, but like the way they say fuck is feck. Am I right or wrong, Ray?
fuck you.
Correct.
What the feck's wrong with you?
Fucking hell.
Feck.
Fucking hell.
Yes.
That's crazy. So when that happens, so say when Connor dropped the F bomb, he get fined. Does he get fined or does Fox get fined?
Fox gets fined.
Fine.
Oh,
Well,
damn.
Have you
And
been
he
to
probably
Ireland?
gets red. Yes. Yeah. He probably gets red flagged for being on Fox after that. Like
Yeah.
they ain't gonna try to do any
Probably
more
not,
interviews with him.
They're probably
Man.
gonna shut
Cut
him
him
down
out.
for a little bit.
And Ezone asked, "Have I been to Ireland?" Yes, a few times.
yeah.
It's a beautiful place.
Absolutely.
People like to party.
Oh, yeah.
They get down with some hip hop and a lot of other cool shit.
Are they super?
And they like to fight. If you challenge somebody,
Yeah.
you better be willing to throw the dogs.
That's a real
'cause-
thing.
Yeah. Well,
I
Like
wouldn't doubt it.
like if you can walk up to somebody and be like, I want to.
Let me just say this:
No.
there's a university, right? What's it called? It's called Notre Dame.
yeah.
It's based off of, like Irish culture. You know what they're what they're
Fighting
called?
Irish, right?
The Fighting Irish.
Yeah.
Why? Because the Irish love to fight.
I mean,
What the feck's wrong with you?
fucking hell.
Feckin' hell.
Like if you go over there acting like super American, like fucking you're guaranteed to fucking meet a few fighting Irish.
Someone who might bump into you, and that's the
Test
challenge.
you.
That's just knock this battery off my shoulder right
What
there.
the feck?
What the fuck?
Feck.
With the feck.
What the fuck?
What the
Now it's fook. What the fuck?
Fuck. Fucking hell.
What the fuck's wrong with
That's
you?
like, isn't that like that's like UK as well? Fucking hell.
Yeah, well,
Isn't it?
they're close. They're like cousins.
You been out there during Oktoberfest or just like a?
No,
That's Germany.
That's
dude.
Germany.
Oh, Germany. All right, never mind. That.
Yeah, that seems.
We might have been in Germany in
Yeah.
around Oktoberfest some years back. It's been a while since we were there in October, but Yeah, we have,
Crazy.
and those boys can drink.
Jeez.
They
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
I seen those.
heartily they can drink.
I seen those videos where those chicks call like 5 cups on each hand, and they just like place them on the table. It's pretty crazy.
Hey, I'd like to
Yeah.
see.
They have a contest
that.
about
Yeah.
that, though.
Yeah, this is part of it right here. Let's see
That's
how many
crazy.
copes you can walk with,
Hey.
lad.
Do you think Psycho Les you could compete like
Beer?
Yeah.
Not like that, but
Not like
you know.
that.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know
I mean,
anyone.
My
in,
stomach will burst. Be like,
yeah.
I don't know anyone in our circle that could drink like that, bro.
Hell
Oh
nah.
man, nope.
I mean,
Not anymore.
No.
you know,
I knew cats, but
I mean, I think the only one I know that we all probably agree was rest in peace Jay Turner. He
Yes.
probably could have taken out those beers.
oh,
but
he
nothing.
could take.
but you know
Whatever,
what?
fool.
You know what? Let me tell you something. See, back in the
They could
days,
drink
old
those.
school Cycle,
You
young
took it on?
Cycle probably would have
Yeah,
got down like that.
yeah,
Damn.
that's true.
Because there was a time where I would drink beer, non-stop shots, and pra.
I
and it
think
was-
back in the day, Sendog could have been on that team too.
Wow.
He could down beers, but like
Crazy.
he wouldn't even see him faded.
Yeah.
I've never seen. I've only ever seen him faded one time.
Well, what was Sendog faded? Is that like putting a sandwich in the VCR?
Well, I talked about it not long ago.
Like-
but
Yeah, but what is
we were doing a show in Detroit, and we were opening for Kid Rock. But we went on early in the day. It was us, Alice in Chains, and Kid Rock, and we went on at 6:30, and there was practically no one in there. There was probably like it's Tiger Stadium, and there was like 7,000 people there at that point. It got full by the time Kid Rock came on, but when we went on, it was like sporadic people through the building. So there was about 7,000 people there. But Set Dog was having some drinks before the show, and he got up on that stage faded, so faded that he was half mooning and didn't realize it.
Oh.
I looked upon the big screen just by chance and saw the half moon rising on me. I was like, whoa.
Oh my god.
Because he likes to sag, but he didn't realize he was sagging all the way out.
Holy shit, dude.
It was the one and only time that's ever happened.
he was keeping it real hood.
Oh, he's keeping hood.
Damn, dude.
It was real hood.
Oh.
But that was the only time. Like usually you can't tell if he is or not, and I don't think he ever was like that. But that day he was.
Was that when Kid Rock had his midget?
Joey C.
And he was
dude.
his name was Joey
He
C.
has a name. He's
Yeah,
a person.
Little Joey C.
Yes.
Well, Joe C. Was that when he had him?
Josie had passed by that point.
Oh, so it wasn't that era.
Well,
Nah, he was cool.
it was in the era, but he had
Yeah.
passed
Yeah.
maybe a year before that, I think. If I'm remembering correct. Yeah.
You knew that food too?
Who?
Les?
Who, the little guy?
Yeah.
I don't think I met him before. I met Kid before.
He was cool, dude.
He was cool. I met him. I met both of them. We played other shows aside from that one, but that was like on home court for Kid,
Yeah.
But I told you before, I met Mini-Me, Vern.
Vern?
Vern.
Yeah, I met
Vern.
him.
He
Yeah.
was the one that drank a lot, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you get
He-
fit.
He used to roll to the rainbow every now and then.
Dude.
And get smashed over there.
I'd be at parties. Yeah.
Would
he'd
he have
be
a driver
faded.
though?
Yeah. He'd have someone,
He'd
like-
be talking to people
Yeah,
crazy, bro.
He had the little bouncer with him all the
What,
time.
what do
Yeah.
you mean just talking to people
Muscles,
crazy like
little-
rude?
When he would get drunk, he would talk a lot of shit
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
He was
to anyone. And he was real forward too.
And-
You met him a few times?
I hung out with him. That's how I know. My dude, when he was loaded, he was something else.
Yeah, man. I remember seeing him around during when Limp Bizkit, when he was hanging out with Fred, and he was just part of the whole scene. We were all hanging out, and he was just like, shout out DJ Lethal. He was always hanging out.
When he wasn't loaded, he was cool.
Absolutely,
But when he was loaded, he was a little bastard.
man.
Damn.
Real talk.
He drank himself to death.
You
though,
seen
right?
you seen him on that reality show? He used to get twisted.
Yeah,
Twisted,
I'm an
dude.
alcoholic or something like that. Like it was like, yeah, he had really serious problems with drinking.
I
Yeah.
mean, and imagine because as small as he is, it's not going to take much.
Not going with it. And he was down in, he was drinking with the big boys.
Yeah, man.
Tripping. Anyway,
Burn.
rest in
Cup with
peace,
both
man.
hands.
Hey man, who's the new Vern of today? Like,
Hezbollah.
Yeah,
Hezbollah.
Hezbollah.
yeah.
He just ain't been in movies.
He was at Disneyland yesterday.
Before
bro.
I'll say before that, it was that dude from Game of Thrones.
Oh, well,
Right.
it's still him, Peter
Yeah.
Dinklage.
Yeah,
that
he's
was it.
Now, what has he done lately though? Besides being that king of that.
Well, he's
Settle
probably
down.
making some movies that are set to come out in the next year or two, because that's what actors do. And sometimes movies or TV take a while to film.
I'm just saying.
That's why I'll say the
I'm
next
just
Vern
saying.
is.
I'm just saying. Hezbollah is an international sensation.
Well, so is Peter. So is
loves-
Peter Dinklage. He's
Yeah.
won an Oscar, hasn't he, or an Emmy?
I think he won an Emmy
Yeah.
for Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah, I think he won an Emmy.
a
Hezbollah
bad-
ain't won no Emmy, brah.
And speaking
Yeah.
of
I mean, he's not an actor though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
there
Nice.
you go.
He's
So
just
who's
cool.
more worldwide?
He just loves him.
Yeah, he's just.
I
cool.
know you love him. He loves all little people. He just doesn't know how to call them little people.
Yeah, he just wants to.
They're all.
Just hug him.
They have their own like. They they don't have a specific I guess like abbreviation for it, but they should have like a category because like the LGBT.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
because they're not all just like they're
Give
not
me
all
a
just
break.
they're not all just little people.
You're
Some of them are like
reaching.
dwarfs.
You
Some of them
are-
are like they're different categories.
You are reaching. An actor is an actor.
I meant like midget category.
No, there's no.
He said to
midget.
No,
award.
man.
he said to rate little people.
No.
The LGBT.
No.
They're different, bro. Every single one of them is different.
An actor's an actor, big or small, man.
I mean, if that's the case, then you're gonna put tall people in their own category.
Yeah,
Put
dude.
For best tall actor.
yeah, the best fat actor.
I didn't mean it in like that reference. I meant like in general, because like they're not all just like they don't all have the same condition. I meant like in like
Yeah, but they all classify themselves as little people, as opposed to these other names other people gave them.
Yeah. Facts be.
I'm just saying
I'm just saying.
they could embrace midget.
You want them to embrace midget.
That's
How-
what they used to be called.
Maybe they don't like that.
That's why they prefer little people.
I was gonna say another funny actor was Tony Cox, Bad Santa.
Oh
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's been in a
alive?
lot of stuff.
He's a funny guy. Yeah.
He's been around for a minute.
Did he pass?
Yeah.
Right?
No, he hasn't passed. No,
Hasn't
he's the man though. But I mean, Bad Santa
that.
1 and 2.
He was also in Fridays, no?
Ooh, he was.
Yeah, he was.
Goddamn devil.
Miss Parker.
We was just praying. Remember when he was chasing Bernie
His-
Mac?
Yeah.
We was just praying.
That's right. He was married to the fine white, the fine wifey. Yeah.
He's a goddamn devil.
Hey, Miss Parker. That's
Dude,
crazy.
that movie. Hey, man, that movie, Friday, still to
It's
this
hilarious.
day.
Timeless.
Man.
I haven't seen it since.
Classic work,
I
baby.
gotta check it out. No.
No, it's hilarious.
Oh, man.
See,
Yeah.
somebody got it right. Kiko from the South says different types of dwarfism category is what E-Zone is trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't say it like that. But yeah, but
You
that's what I
didn't
was
say it like that at all.
I didn't know how to put it together.
Oh, yeah, you never do. See, son has let you down, son.
Well, I wasn't in the science building, dude.
Science building.
Yeah, that seems like more of a
Science.
science thing, or anatomy or something, you know?
Dude,
Let's
no.
just stop right here.
Yeah, this train,
Stop right
this train departs now. And you could just hold on. Next one's for you, buddy.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not so sorry.
There's like scientific terms, dude.
Hey, yo,
Yeah.
you know, we got a song called Psychodorf.
Yep.
So one time, yo, let me tell you, this is true facts. One time we was performing in Europe, and the promoter was a dwarf, and I swear to God, he came out on that song, and we got it lit. He was like, everybody was like,
That song is by far one of my favorite hooks of all time.
Oh, good looks, brother.
Like, I want to fuck, drink beer, smoke some shit.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
man.
know, those was outrageous days. We was trying to say the most outrageous things, so it was like,
Dude.
get right to the point. I want to smoke some shit.
Hey, man.
That was hip hop, man.
Yeah.
At the rawest point.
Hey, that first DVD.
Unfiltered, but with all the dynamics and all the colors and flavors and layers, man. That was the best shit right there, bro. Gold school.
Salute,
They
sir.
don't call it gold school for nothing, B.
True that.
Man,
I'm just saying.
That's the reason we eating right now.
That's right. Still.
And always
Like when they raised the champion who just defended his title, and still. That's us.
Yeah.
Number 1.
And still.
no doubt. Salud.
You know what I mean? And salute to all those still doing it, you know, on those levels that they've never let off of. Because there's folks that were doing it in our time and they took their foot off the gas. And then there's the others who kept the foot down on the pedal the whole time and did not relent, didn't stop, and just kept building upon the craft. You know, no matter what the record industry was doing, sales, streams, whatever, just they constantly putting work in.
Yeah, man.
That's what I always tell people. You don't want to walk away from something when you was just like 3 feet away from the finish line.
It was always the craft or the business.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
You don't know. You could have just
finished the race.
Yeah, man. Just
Hey,
keep
man.
going, man.
Keep going.
Finish the race. Finish the game. Don't give up.
Hey, just when you think you can't continue on, keep going.
Take a shortcut. That's great advice, Ethan.
Yeah, there you go. Take a shortcut.
Take the elevator.
Trip somebody.
I mean, a lot of these new cats nowadays do have the shortcut because
They do have the
we made it for them the short.
Yeah, but you want to know something? That shortcut doesn't last long.
Yeah,
That's true.
Because realistically, they don't build a foundation on nothing.
Yep.
And the guys that actually, maybe they took the shortcut, but they actually put the work in after they got there, that's different because then you build a following that will fuck with you. You know what I mean? You're doing shows, you're like being out there in front of them, you're like, you know, interacting and being present and being professional. You could build on that shortcut. But other cats, you see them, they're in and out. They maybe had a couple of cool songs, and then like when they try to come back later, because they were resting on those couple of cool songs, nobody ain't feeling them because they weren't really on tour. They weren't doing any shows. They weren't being present. I mean, it's a different game now, though, obviously. But still, you know, if you're going to be in it for a long time where ticket sales are important for an artist when they do shows, like, can I sell the tickets? Can I fill this building? Can I sell the merch? Can I entertain these motherfuckers right here and make them feel like connected to this? Not all of them got that game.
True that.
Oh yeah, man.
You know, and so when you work the shortcuts like that and you're not putting that work in, like to connect with your fans and to be responsible enough to build your shit up, like from your merch to like your stage show to all that, so where you're giving them something that they'll never forget. I mean, fuck, man.
Yeah, man.
That's invaluable right there. And a lot of these dudes don't know that because they just do a song. They might perform at a club once or twice and then boom, that's it.
And a lot of these new cats too, they got some hot songs, but their show is garbage.
Ooh, that too. They don't work on the show.
So you know, when you got brothers like us that we do good shows and we win the fans over. Like these are fans probably that never heard of us. Now they're like, yo, I fucks with these guys.
Hell yeah.
You know, so
I was there.
got to put that work in.
You got to put the work in, man. You know, you can't short. You could cut corners on certain things, but like there's other things you got to absolutely put the work in. For the fans, got to put the work in.
Yeah.
You know, even more so, I think, you know, like I think it's time for most, if not all, rappers to stop rapping along to their songs and just rap to the instrumental.
Right.
This, you know what I mean? I mean, this is.
You know why that is too? Is because they weren't thinking, or they don't know their shit, right? So when they did their song, they weren't thinking to tell the producer, make me an acapella, make me an instrumental, make me a TV track. And what those are, right? Acapella, you all know what that means. It's just the verses of the song. So if somebody wants to remix it or you want to remix it, you have the vocals available. If it's just the instrumental, a DJ wants to fucking slap somebody else's lyrics on it and just flip it in the club.
Stephanie
got
Mills.
that,
Boom.
right? Then you got the TV track, which means you're going to use that as your live show, which means it has a layer of vocals just in the chorus. The rest is up to the artist to deliver.
Few ad-libs in there.
Right. These artists don't do that. They make the song and they don't have the instrumental, they don't have the acapella, they don't have the TV track. So when they go do shows at some club, they got to rap over their song. And that is one of the most boof things that any artist can do.
Yeah, and one thing I've noticed too, as far as like now when I do tune into the radio, I remember artists back then to make the clean version, they'd go and had to substitute those words with other words.
Right.
Yeah.
Now they just completely just bleep it out.
Just bleep
and
it.
they don't even try
They don't
making a clean version unless they're like really.
Yeah. Or they'll mute the words out.
Yeah.
Either bleep, mute, or back in the day we would reverse it. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, as a DJ, that was one of the things I hate because it was like it interrupts kind of the flow of the song.
Yeah, it does.
You know, just because you could be going one way and then all of a sudden it's just you go to whoop, and you like, and then it like catches back in. You're just like, all right, man.
I'll tell you what. Before we get into submissions, when we were doing the clean versions to our first Cypress album, when it started to sell after Killin' Man, they made us go back and do a clean version. And we had to do that whole clean version in one day. We had to take all the songs that had the pieces. And there was no Pro Tools then. We had to do this all on Reels. Man, it was the biggest pain in the ass move we had to do. And we had to do it in one day to deliver it as quick as possible. Because that was at the time where stores in the South, retail stores in the South, they would not sell your album if it had an explicit sticker on it. So to put our albums on the shelves, we had to go and make these clean versions.
Damn.
And we had to do all that in like a day, maybe 2 at the most. They didn't give us a week. 2 days.
No Pro Tools.
No Pro Tools. Pro Tools, we would have had that done in a couple of hours.
What was the song? What was the song?
All of them.
All of them.
Oh, wow.
So,
whole album?
dude,
Wow.
because I remember that when, you know, that 12, which has the album version and then the clean version, and the clean version sounds drastically different.
I hate the clean version. Because realistically, I'll be honest, I didn't know what I was doing with that then. You know what I mean? I wasn't thinking clever enough because I was burned out that we had to do that in the first place. I mean, you're an artist. You don't want them to come and tell you, oh, you got to replace this, this, and that. But you understand it that, like, if you don't do this, they can't sell your records. And you want to sell records. So, like.
And get played.
Yeah. So you're like, all right. So you do the best you can. Now, if I had known then what I know that now, I would have done something that I would have loved. But right then, I was not open enough. So like I just did what I could, as opposed to something that I would have left saying, I love this shit.
I mean, you
like,
know what?
But and in my life, I never listened to the clean version. Never. What for?
Exactly.
That's for the radio.
Let me tell you something. That's also the reason why a lot of rappers stop cursing and start just rapping.
Just rapping without the curses.
Without curses. That way you don't gotta.
You don't gotta deal with that.
It's already clean here.
Yeah.
I didn't get that for a long time. I was like rebelling against all this for a long time, and you know, it took a while for me to get that.
Yeah.
And still, sometimes sometimes I struggle.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember the homie Josh from Queens when he was doing right when they would finish that Songs for the Deaf record that Grohl played drums on. He had to go in and do this clean version. He said he obnoxiously put this like beep in place of every curse word because he was like, oh, I think it'll be funny, you know what I mean? And then later on he was like, yeah, I don't think that was such a good idea, man, because he hears it now and he's just like, oh, you know what I mean? Like it's just, but you know, it's kind of funny if you know the backstory.
You could use them in a way that's creative. Like Muggs fortunately got that part of the game down after a while. So they didn't sound as bad when we had to clean things up. But like just that first one was real crude because like we had time constraints.
Yeah.
We didn't have time to think about it. We had to just go from song to song.
Damn.
And fix those little parts.
Yep.
You know?
I used to put like funny sounds in there sometimes, like little donkey sounds and cow sounds. Like,
you were great with it. You and Primo are the best. Like we're the best at it.
But you know what? Like I learned like when you do that, you take the seriousness away from the record. So
if it's a serious song,
if a serious song, you don't want to be dropping cow sounds and you know fun pig sound.
Put him.
Oh man, if we had the Bart sound back at those,
Man, you
listen, mother.
gotta do that as a clean sound, dude.
Oh man.
Next album.
You ain't another. You ain't another mother. Oh yeah. This sounds all right. It is now that time.
Come on,
Yeah,
Time for submissions. 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 Time for submissions.
All right, we got a bunch of good ones in today. First one of the day, we got Bart's Barbecue up in here saying tomorrow, Friday, we will be smashing burgers starting at 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Oh,
in front of the
what?
Alondra Golf Course.
nice.
Stop by for one. Actually, 10 a.m.
I mean,
I'll be there at 10
damn, you better have some of
You
those
guys want a
waiting on
burger?
me when I get back from Australia, Dustin, or we gonna have a fight in the parking lot.
Look at that, dude.
That looks delicious.
I can pick one up tomorrow if you like.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tomorrow?
I live down the street, yeah.
Oh, Pedro,
Get one
don't
before coming to the studio.
be threatening me with a good time.
Damn. I'm
Wow.
gonna get one for my birthday, though. Yeah, I have to do that.
All right, yeah, let me know.
I'm a party.
Damn, Bobo, don't be cruel. Get out of here. What's wrong with you?
Man.
Don't be cruel.
Ooh. I was gonna do your backups, bro. What
I don't
happened?
remember the other parts,
Oh.
though. But, you know, good
To a heart that's true. To a
There you
heart
go.
that's
Whoa,
true.
whoa,
Both had it.
whoa. We got
It's
Elvis
too
in
late
the
now,
building?
but we're trying.
Yeah, you know, teamwork.
Bobo is in the asylum walking the halls. No, I'm telling you, eat mother.
Flying in the airs.
All right, next.
And next up in here, we got Dean Jones with a little bit of chicken parm keto style. He said
What?
he replaced the breadcrumbs with ground up pork crackling.
Wow, that's different.
What?
Interesting.
Ground up pork crackling.
Okay.
What is that like? Chicharrones?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Like
Practically.
skin, right?
And that's what he used as his breading.
Oh, imagine that.
With what? With what did he cook? Chicken breast?
Chicken parm.
Chicken parm.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
You're like, oh.
I wonder what the texture's like on that.
It's very Dear John-ish.
It's probably
It's
really
very
crunchy.
dear.
It's probably super
It's
crunchy.
very dear John.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that's
Don't look bad, but that wipe, you need a wipe.
You gotta go to that
man.
restaurant. Be real. But that's the restaurant you gotta take your wifey to.
Not
Which
bad.
one, Dear John's?
Yeah, Dear John's.
Okay.
For real.
Dear John's is dope.
You been there? That's like
Smokehouse?
no. Well, it's the one in Culver City.
No, I'm
No,
no.
no. Dear John's is like it's like an Italian spot in Culver City. It's fire.
They had a Dear John in New York, but it was a smokehouse.
Yeah.
They smoked.
It's probably around the same vibes, but like they got like it gives you like mad like Goodfellas vibe in there. It's like they have this whole theme. It's even down to the servers. You're like, damn, this place is tight.
Word.
You got to RSVP. Just anybody out there who's listening though.
And we got Josue up in here saying hands down the best enchiladas.
Ooh.
Hold on, Colta. You made that shit sound so
Yes.
El Torito.
Enchiladas.
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 And chi.
How are you supposed to say it?
Enchiladas.
Yeah.
Enchiladas.
There we go. And chi.
In chi.
Ladas.
Enchiladas.
Ladas.
Come on, let's hear you say it.
Enchiladas.
Those are,
Oh my God.
Those are tacos.
It's the way you're saying does. It's das.
Ladas, yeah.
Yeah.
Enchiladas.
Pinche naco.
Enchiladas.
All right. Okay. I guess that's better than you were saying it before.
Yeah, you like that bandana? Look at
Look
that.
at that bandana, blood.
Bolton's stoked.
Socks are screen.
Josue saying he's up in Jalisco.
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 All right, yeah.
Cool, man.
Guadalajara.
What a crazy time to go to Mexico. You got another joint?
Maybe he lives there.
And we got Marcos up in here saying, would you guys try this? We got the Hidden Valley Ranch ice cream.
Hell no.
I would. Because you know
No.
these things don't taste like what you think they're gonna taste like.
What do they taste
no.
like?
It's like
It tastes like
look.
sour
All right,
cream.
so I kind of tried some different stuff. Like you know, like with like the snacks, they have this like lemon salt one. And I was like, nobody wants lemon salt chocolate or ice cream. Really pretty fire.
I
I
will
tried
try
the
it.
mustard one. It had like this like fruit.
You tried
taste.
mustard?
Yes.
What?
I tried, and then I was.
Mustard ice cream? Wow.
I want to try the mustard ice cream.
You gotta try that on air though. If you try that,
Oh no, for sure.
I'll try that.
I was only able to get the little cups, bro, because like everything else was sold out at the place that I go to. But
Right.
I at least tried it, and it wasn't bad.
Saying some.
I want to try the mustard one. I try that one, and then there's also the pickle ice
Fuck
cream.
no.
But the way you said it wasn't bad, that means it wasn't that good either.
I would try
Different.
I would try the mustard one again on a cone, maybe. You know, because it
Interesting.
had that tart taste, but it's something that's blended in. You get me? It's not just like
It's not just mustard.
Yes, it's not mustard. Like
It has like a terpene of mustard.
it's kind of like one of those. It's like a gimmick to it, bro. It's like when a bartender says, "It's like, hey, this is our peppermint martini," and you don't expect just peppermint in there. They have like cinnamon and all this other kind of shit they put in there.
Man.
All right.
And we got M Kush G up in here saying another pendant I just got from Barred Glass.
That's kind of sick, bro. I've been rocking all my fucking pendants, bro. I rock a different one every day, so I appreciate the glass. Cause I don't know, the glass thing has elevated, but not everything, every single part of the culture has hit. You know what I mean? Like people are getting onto the heady rigs, but the pendant scene is like, I'm like, yo,
That's still new to him.
yeah, it's still new. So it's like whoever's been stacking up on their pendants, you could just be flexing on motherfuckers.
Yeah.
It's a great conversation piece. Somebody would literally come up to you and just be like,
I like
"What
the
is
pendant.
that? Is that a hippo?" Be like, "Yes, it is."
That's cool, man.
And we got Twackalack up in here with a little bit of sketchbook art.
Dope.
Truly dope.
Man, did somebody stressed? No.
Oh, look, the woman in my dreams.
Dream a little dream. It's a fucking nightmare, man.
I see her all the time.
I've seen her before.
Thursdays.
I saw those Super Mario looking mushrooms in real life, and they look just like that, but they're not psychedelic.
Did you jump on them?
No, I saw them at Champs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It must be dope just to draw, cause like if you have like a nightmare or some shit, you could just draw that shit out.
You know,
Damn.
If you can remember it.
You don't even remember it. There you go. I mean, but to be able to like
If you got a photographic memory.
you
illustrate.
but you either got it or you don't with drawing. It's
Yes.
not- yeah.
Yeah.
Because my mom is to me is one of the most. She's really talented. She can draw things pretty amazingly, and I cannot like print English. You know what I mean? Like there's no
Were you mad as hell when you found that out? You was like,
yeah, because she had excellent penmanship, and she was really good. You know, she could draw really well,
you
and
just flex on her every time you DJ. Be like, can you do this?
and then you know, so you know me, you know,
Well,
over
you know,
years
what she got in penmanship and the drawing, you got on the turntable.
through that.
It all translates.
Yeah,
Facts.
Hey, you should take some of her drawings and use them for merch, B.
Yeah, you should tell her to draw you some merch.
yeah, she's got some really cool drawings.
And we got Carolyn up in here saying Boston is still strong, and I'm posted up at the Celtics game.
Oh my God, how dare you?
Is the Celtics mascot a midget?
Man.
No, it's a leprechaun.
Is he smoking? Is the mascot smoking meth?
Maybe weed.
Oh, okay.
Looks more like
Smoking meth.
Yeah, that's like him. Like,
And he has a really
crack
big meth pipe right
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Well, the Boston Celtics are doing better than our Lakers, that is for sure.
Everybody's
Lakers-
doing better than them. dude.
They smoking.
Oh,
They
Hey,
smoking
watch
dope.
yourself. buddy. Watch yourself.
I did.
Treading on thin ice.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I know.
When Charlotte's doing better than you, dude.
Hey, you watch yourself.
Settle down.
When Colton Teens Beach.
Shout out to Liz though. All the Laker hats are on sale. I've been buying them.
Oh, I did.
Match all my clothes.
When Colton said in the group chat last week, "Hey, big ups to the Timberwolves," I was like, "Damn."
And we got Seth up in here saying again with the damn list, everybody. The only reason I'm at scratching my head is because why didn't Mike D include KRS-One in the top 50 rappers or hip hop songs?
What Mike D is this? Beastie Boys Mike D?
Yeah, Beastie Boys Mike D.
This is his list.
Yep.
I mean, you know, what can you say?
It's subjective, dude.
Yeah, it's all
It's
subjective,
subjective.
man.
Yeah, that's a lot of names. Can't remember everybody.
Yeah, for sure. He's just probably going off the top of the dome.
You know,
too.
that's probably got to be one of the worst questions to ever ask somebody, bro. Like, especially if you're like an established artist that has like a legacy. You ask them, what are your top artists? It's like, fool, come on, bro. I've worked with everybody, bro. Like, like shout out to everybody, bro. Like, you should just say that from now on, bro. Like, give you a list. Like, you know, hey, shout out everybody.
I'm not giving anybody a list from here on out.
I mean,
You ask me, I'm gonna say kiss my butt. No list for you.
Man.
Especially like if Be Real smoking, like you expect that fool to remember everybody. Like, come on, bro. Like, we're getting high here.
My list is for me, kiss my butt.
My list.
That's my list.
My list.
It's not yours.
It's not yours. I'm not gonna let you see it.
You can't have it.
Kiss my butt.
Kiss my Bozak.
Right, next.
And we got Dean Jones up in here saying, how good is it to have Death Row back on streaming?
Cool. Checked it.
I like the Death Row change.
I haven't heard it yet, but
I heard
it's probably the same, right?
I mean, let's hope.
Yeah. Well,
there's
no,
double changes.
I heard there's some changes because
Yeah.
of sample clearance. and
Yeah,
things like this.
Correct.
And you know, hopefully you're willing enough to be open to those changes.
Yeah.
It sounds different.
Because sometimes when it sounds different than the original, you're like,
That change could have been your favorite part of the record.
right.
They just changed
Right.
it like,
Damn.
That ain't wrong at all.
Correct.
And we got Smokestack Mac up in here saying, have you guys seen the mushroom syrup?
I have not.
Yeah, I got a few bottles at.
I bet you did.
Oh.
Scissor.
I bet you did.
Is that
baby.
shroom scissor?
Isn't that what you have?
Who, me?
Yeah, where you for the bottles?
What bottles? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's not syrup. No, it's not.
Oh no. Yeah, no.
The mushroom game has evolved on
True
so many
that.
levels too, man. Because the other day I got a box of mushroom mints. They look like old school ecstasy pills. I'm not gonna lie, they look like Pressies, but they're mints and they're supposed to be for microdosing. So you take like 3, and they're shaped like little mushrooms, and they're like Altoids, but they taste fruity. So like the mushroom game is like becoming just
getting
like
better.
the weed game,
It's getting better.
where they have different ways of you to consume it. But honestly, I think,
So it doesn't taste like crap.
but B, it doesn't taste like crap. Dude, it tastes like if you could eat sunflower seeds, you could
Nah.
eat cute. Like,
It is
like
not the
mushroom.
same.
No, hell no.
It is
Yeah.
not the same. Maybe the texture is the same because of the seeds and all that, but the
Hell
taste
no.
is not
Maybe
the
you
same.
just chew it too much, dude. Like,
No. Come on, man. I did mushrooms before we created you.
Wow.
I know what they taste
I'm
like.
aware, but I'm saying like maybe like I don't know. You're just looking too much into the taste, bro. Like
No,
it's like-
man. They do not taste.
I think it's tolerable. Though,
They do
man.
not taste like seeds, man.
What do they? Do they really
you.
taste like disgusting to you? Like you'll be.
They
like,
don't taste great at all, man.
But it's not tolerable at all to you.
I've done them. Of course, it's tolerable, but the taste is horrible.
Yeah.
If there's a better way to do them,
Just
like the
swallow them.
chocolates are a great way to do them.
Exactly.
And whatever, like these gummy styles or the syrup or whatever, cool. You just got to know how much to take, so you ain't,
Tripping.
you ain't tripping too hard, baby.
Trip the light, fantastic, bro.
Tripping all sorts of ways. All
Man.
right.
And we got the Inner Realms rocking the funky field tip.
Oh, nice.
Bitchin'.
The lemonade.
That's the kind of tip you want to take to like a rave.
Yeah, for real.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
EDM concerts only.
wave it in front of
I like
Especially-
it, but you gotta roll like a fat ass
Yeah.
joint, so
Especially
that
when
way
you got the
like
high roller.
lasts- yeah. If you got the high roller, because then people gonna be like, "What is that? Where'd you get that?" Be like, "Oh,
Your
okay."
tip is glowing. It always glows.
Always close.
Should be like, I guess it was
Man.
cancerous, huh? like,
Ah.
and just
Wait, what?
Nah, you just be like, it's like, I'm sorry, it's the uranium. It's cancerous, dude.
Straight from Chernobyl.
So you gotta always throw a negative spin on it
Yeah, dude.
Freak people out.
to freak.
If you're at a
people
rave,
out.
I would just tell them, be like, yeah, dude, it has uranium in it.
You're smoking uranium.
Hardcore like that.
You got it from you.
You know what? You're talking about Uranus.
your Uranus.
We got Jason up in here saying this is one of the most fire tracks on the album. You and
Yeah.
Yella are fire on this track and produced by Muggs.
Well, thank you so much, and salute to my big brother Muggs for handing homie such a dope track and to invite me on it. I didn't think I'd be getting on that track. But I always thought Yellow Wolf was a dope rapper, and for him to like, hit up Muggs to be like, yo, hit up Greenthumb for me. Yeah, it was dope.
Is he still rapping?
Yeah.
Yeah, he be doing his thing.
Yeah, that's a dope. Muggs did that whole album for him.
He's beast like.
Yeah.
No, he knows how to rap. I'm
What,
saying I never
what
heard that.
label was he on?
I can't remember that part.
I don't remember.
He got bars though.
Was
Yeah,
Nas like messing with him? Or something? I'm trying,
Yellow Wolf?
Maybe
I thought M was. I thought M.
M maybe.
Right.
M was
I know
the
I
somebody.
think maybe he was signed to Shady for a minute.
He was signed
Yeah,
to
that's
famous.
what
I think.
Could have been records.
That's what I see.
Hey, he put,
Yeah,
he put
Interscope and Shady Records.
There you go.
Yeah.
Boom.
there was an era of like a bunch of people wearing famous stars and straps or whatever.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because of him, like, yeah, no, for real. Like everybody who shopped at Anchor Blue.
Yeah.
Well, wasn't he working with Travis for a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He may have.
Because he was, when he was working with Travis, I mean, he was definitely lifting up famous stars
Yeah.
because that was Travis's brand.
Yep.
He don't do it anymore, does he?
That thing died.
They closed it down. Yeah, they
Yeah.
shut it down.
Yeah. Dude, I did some work with that brand.
That brand was going hardcore before a lot of other like
Yep.
brands were doing all that street marketing and all that stuff. They were like
Yeah, it was a good brand.
they
Yeah.
were tagging everything up. Like now it's like there's like a recipe. There's like sub companies with companies that have agencies that'll be like, oh, we can do this for you. We have certain people.
Oh man, yeah.
But they were like one of the first people to set that kind of marketing on them.
Yeah, they had a good deal going on.
They had a great run, and they blew up off all those. You know what I mean? Like, and you'd see all the crazy that F design everywhere.
They brought the belt buckle back.
Sure enough.
Yeah.
All right.
They did.
All right. Hey, Chris Chamberlain, thank you very much. Much appreciated, bro. All right.
We got Young Stu up in here saying shout out and blessings to Be Real and the crew. Just wanted to share our newest member of the family.
Hey.
That's cool.
That's some nice colored eyes.
That's a nice dog.
Oh, I got blue and brown.
It's a great dog.
I wish they could stay like that, man.
Look small like that.
Little puppies.
Yeah,
They're
like
so cool.
yeah, it's like the best time of like your
Just
dog.
buy a little dog.
Yeah, but then it gets over. It's like when you get a cat, it's like, but that's the baby phase. It's like it's the
Yeah, they're all
But you
cuddly.
just said you wish they would stay like that. Why
yeah,
not
because
just get
it's like baby. It's like
why not just get a dog that stays this
because
size?
then eventually it looks like an old dog, but it's just small. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah. Like that. I meant like it stays cute like
okay.
that. Yeah.
All right.
Go to Neverland.
If you say so.
Damn.
I'm right there with you. Let's go.
We got Jeffro up in here, a little x-ray as someone shot in the chest.
Oh.
No way. Holy
Jeffro.
man.
Yep. I got one of those.
How do you know you live in Chicago? Right there.
I can feel it inside my chest.
That's
It went
great.
through him, right? Or is that the piece?
That's-
Oh, that's the
That's
piece.
the bullet, dude.
Yep.
Damn.
When you see mine, it's very oh, there it goes right there too.
Is that what your X-rays are like?
Yeah, but I got three pieces. See where Bolton's where the hand is, right? There's one right there. And if you do like a triangle shape type, like if you go up, right there, boom, and then go inside, down. No, you're going too far. I said down. I didn't say go all the way out. I said a triangle.
You ruined it.
Do you know
You
shape?
are
Yeah, like-
I see one right
Where
there.
did you learn shapes from?
Go
All right.
up.
Yes, up,
Triangle.
right there. You're too far. Right there, and then down, diagonal, right there. No, too far down with the hand,
Right there.
like right in there.
Damn, by the bone.
Yeah. But the bullet for me is back, not front. It's close to the spine, not the sternum.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Does it still hurt when it's cold?
At times,
Got popped in the chest.
because the three pieces, I got hit with a hollow point. So what happens with a hollow point is when it hits you, it bursts into pieces. 3. So that's hence the little triangle, just like right around my heart area and close to the spine when I was banging. Damn, true story. I'll get the X-ray and show it to you. You'll
Would have
enjoy
thought
it.
you had it. You should have made that like an album cover.
Next one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be out. Like, if it's yours,
I'll go
that'd be a
when I go to my next physical. I'll just have the doctor X-ray me for shits and giggles, so I could blow his mind, and he'll ask me what that is.
runs the insurance up.
When he already knows what it is because he's X-rayed me several times, but he always forgets. Mr. Freeze, what are these things here? Are those bullets?
Is that what they call you at the doctor's office?
Well, what else are they gonna call me? Man?
I would have thought if I was your doctor, I'd be like, "Yo, B, can you come?" Be like,
No, I'm not that cool with my doctor where he could just call me B.
I would definitely try to be cool with my doctor.
Call me
That's-
Mr. Freeze, goddammit.
If he calls you B, you're probably gonna walk out.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Yo, B.
I'd rather my doctor not
Dr.
know who the fuck
Greenthumb,
I
you're
am.
up next.
Ah, doctor.
Warren G, ready for the colonoscopy?
Doctor.
Yeah, from doctor to doctor, I
Yeah.
gotta tell you some news.
Yeah,
Your regulator.
regulate.
Down up.
You need some regulation.
It was a clear blue.
Next.
And we got a little music submission sent in by the Inner Realms.
The inner rooms.
Oh yeah, he made the intro to my show.
Everybody had it be. You want to be this way, be that way, be extra positive, because you just can't do that. This is not an extra positive world. So however you can balance yourself out, positive and negative, it's just that.
Yo, yo,
Yeah.
That's dope.
Oh. Mm-hmm. I was waiting for Bolton's bars, but he don't got none.
He's like, yo.
Yo. That's tight. That's tight. That's the business.
Damn, I was just gonna start my bars. Oh well.
That's that lay back flow.
Yeah.
I'm burning weed by the fire.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm smoking fire by the fire.
Bam. You said it.
With a robe on.
And we got Alex up in here saying, I hope y'all get to listen to this beat. I got a little spacey on this one, and it also happens to be the one I worked on the most. It's a little lengthy, but here it is. All right, let's get this one going.
That sounds like an immersive museum experience.
Welcome.
Like that Van Gogh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Van Gogh
Like
shit.
they play that while you look at that.
Van Gogh, go, Van Gogh.
It's the mushroom music.
Go, Van Gogh.
Touch the art.
Sound like Kendrick.
Go.
Feel this.
Go.
Feel the art. Immerse
Feel the
yourself.
art. Feel the art.
Can't Dom make mushroom music? Because he has that. He has a
Oh man, you can't even make songs from it. You're just talking over this bomb ass track, son.
Hey, we're listening to it, bro.
I was just giving you shit because
Art is art, bro.
He real needs another shot, dude. Give me a cup.
why not give me one? Yes, please. Thank you so
Why are you
much.
yelling?
I was trying to slide it like less. I did not
Nah, it
finesse
has ridges in the bottom, so it's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Man.
I could not finesse like less.
Damn.
It's all right.
Can't just kamikaze.
What's the name of this again?
What is it? Kamiki.
Kamiki.
Damn, you guys been through that whole bottle? It
Give
was
me the kamiki. Hey. Hey.
Kompai.
That's tight.
That's kompai, dude.
Arigato.
You can slide it.
Just throw it at him.
See that cup got some weight to it.
It has no-
You could slide it.
They got ridges in the bottom.
Yeah.
Aim at his head.
Yeah, so it's like.
I see.
And next time, let's just aim at his head.
Don't do the.
It's right there, right there, right
yeah,
there.
I got him, dude. I got him.
He's
Can't do it,
not a
bro.
little slide on it. All right, next.
And that seems to be it.
All right, that seemed to be it. We thank you for your submissions. Keep them coming to BREALTV contest at gmail.com. I'm not sure if Bolton got the flyer, but they wanted me to announce a gig I got popping off April 15th in AZ, Phoenix, that is.
Damn.
It's going to be on and cracking. I don't know if he didn't send you the flyer,
No,
right?
I don't got one.
Okay, yeah, well, we'll post it up tomorrow so that you can peep game. And, 4:15. DJ Quick is on the bill.
Along with MC8, Sugar Free, Mr. Capone, and Spice.
Is this the one right here?
That is. Ting, 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 ting.
There will for sure be lowriders in the parking lot.
Yes, that's an AZ.
Yeah, like for sure.
Corrupt. Sugar free.
Yep.
I'm surprised they haven't thrown Baby Bash up on there too.
What's for lunch? Tacos and tequila.
Tacos and tequila.
Oh yeah,
Right. So come get down with us.
that's gonna be a good party.
We're gonna put it on for y'all. All right.
Sugar free.
And I got another gig in Michigan. I will announce that pretty soon, and we'll let you see the flyer for those out there in the Michigan area.
April too.
April,
No, say it's in the Michigan one's in April too.
I believe so. Yeah, maybe. I got to look at the calendar.
Stoner month.
We'll put it up. See on the Be Real TV, the new Be Real TV site that's going to be coming up rather soon. We'll have the schedule and all that stuff. So show schedules and all that stuff. So you'll be able to tap in there. All right, we're about to open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all in the live chat for those of you that are new to this. But before we open it, if you haven't smashed that like yet, do us the favor. Smash it right now if you're fucking with us, all right? Subscribe to the channel if you're not, and click the all notification bell for all the content we drop here. We're about to start dropping our brand new episodes of The Smoke Box first week in April, starting Sundays, all right? We're going to be announcing the time and all that stuff so you can get it together. All right, so make sure you stay locked in for that. And now it is time for the voices to speak.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. We got Midget Mike up in here asking, Yo, B, if you made a McDonald's meal, what would it be? You could even include a toy with the Happy Meal. It could be a Happy Meal with rolling papers.
Oh.
And he's saying, remember when Fat Joe had a White Castle meal?
Damn, he had one.
I don't remember that, but I'm sure he did. A what? A McDonald's meal?
Yeah, what would be your McDonald's meal? If you had to
green
pick
thumb
one.
meal.
Green thumb meal.
Throw a little pipe in there or something.
Oh, damn.
The Shamrock Shake is all year round.
It's-
because it's
Yep, the Shamrock Shake got to be down.
Yeah.
The Dr. Green Thumb Big Mac.
Yeah.
But you gotta, what would you do different with it?
It'd be barbecue sauce on it.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Little
Barbecue.
twist.
You know what I'm saying? With all the other shit the Big Mac has, but with barbecue sauce on it.
Real quick.
And some seasoned fries, bruh. Because we be living spicy style. You
Like Cajun seasoning?
Yes,
Damn.
son, you know.
Steak
Damn.
fries.
Like Popeye's fries?
Make you have to work that shit off the next day.
In other countries, they give you seasoning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you like Popeye's fries?
And then, a couple of insane pre-rolls, dog.
Yeah. See, that's tight. One, you get two of them in there. So you one, like.
They're like Jeter size, though, because it's a Happy Meal.
Throw
Yeah, exactly.
Throw
exactly.
some edibles in there.
The McThumb.
In White Castle,
The McChicken thumbs.
I was gonna say White Castle had Fat Joe promote the Sloppy Joe slider.
Oh, no.
Sloppy
I
Joe
would fuck those up right now, dude. That looks good.
I got to tell you, those were probably better than their burgers.
Who is this again?
Fat Joe.
Okay, but look,
White Castle.
the
oh.
ratio of carne and like the rest of the ingredients looks good on screen. If
Yo,
it doesn't look
but-
like that when I
Hey,
ordered.
but
I'm
let me
getting
tell
mad.
you what. If you would have saw the White Castle patties, they're like
Gross.
thin.
I've had them before, and they are.
You know the way that our AM PM burgers were back in the day, those little square, like little small ass. That's what a White Castle was, but the thinner.
Wendy's was the thicker version of that.
Square burger?
Yeah, square burger. Wendy's
Yeah.
was good for a while.
It's still good.
Hey, have you ever tried the chicken ones? The chicken little White Castle sliders?
No.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
They're pretty good.
What were you gonna say about White Castles, Les?
I was gonna say about the Fat Joe. That was probably only in the Bronx because I never heard.
You
of
never
those.
seen that anywhere
Yeah.
else? Yeah, they probably only did it in the Bronx
You
It's
know,
probably like
it
a
would make
pop-up
sense.
thing.
Probably
yeah,
East
like-
Coast.
Yeah.
because that's where he's from.
Yeah,
So
exactly. BX.
I just remember having it in Vegas. That shit was gross. So I was like, no, thank you.
yeah, I had it like one of my first times going to New York. We went there. Monks took me down there because, I mean, we heard about this shit on the Beastie Boys thing. He already knew about it, but he wanted me to experience it. So I went, man, it was one of the grossest burgers I ever had in my fucking life. A whole lot of onions on a thin ass little patty.
Yep.
They're basically sliders.
Yeah.
Yep.
The White Castle burgers are just, slightly bigger than sliders. And for me back then, I didn't get that. I would probably appreciate them more now. But I get that, like, if you're loaded on a weekend, like coming out of a party, that's the business. But for deliciousness,
Yeah, nah.
that ain't it.
Sometimes I
I'm
wish
with
Bartz would make sliders.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be
That'd be
awesome.
cool of him, you
You
know,
know,
instead of like the heart attack guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel you on
They're
that.
like-
Cheers.
You know,
Like
sliders.
not for not for nothing,
Not
dude.
for
But
nothing, Poppy.
but
You
my
ain't
heart,
wrong.
dude.
Yeah.
Compadre.
They're like we're not all steroids.
I work out a lot, man, and I got to work that shit off extra
Bring it.
and drink a whole lot of water.
Water. Hydrate, everyone. Keep hydrated. It's always good.
And we got STL Batman up in here saying happy 316 day. Oh, hell yeah. Austin 316.
Hey, she-
Oh, that's right.
Shiki
yeah.
went to go meet Stone Cold today,
Hell yeah.
and I was like, I hit him up.
that's
I was
dope.
like, I'm so jealous, bro.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Salute to Sheik and the little one.
he got 2 now, bro.
2 now.
2 little ones.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
His
congrats.
balls work.
Plural.
His balls work, bro. He's losing kids, bro.
Yeah.
And we got Bobby up in here saying plants evolved to disperse their seeds by wind, water, animals, human clothing, and machinery.
And insects.
And he's saying love from a plant doctor. Any more brain busters? Holler at me.
I
Yeah,
don't even
see,
know
I'm
it.
pretty sure people in the chat room wanted to act like they all fucking knew that shit, bro.
Well, we all know that.
Well, you
You've
know
been
what?
taught that in school.
Well, I wasn't paying attention at that lesson, bro.
Yeah, I know.
So I had to Google this at like 33, bro, and I'm
That's-
just like, oh, okay, cool. This is how it happens.
That's why I have to like complain to C-Son about what it costs to school you
On dwarfism.
and that.
Yeah, but I mean, in detail, I kind of had an idea, but just like
I get what you were saying.
Yeah, we get what you were saying. All right.
And we got White Rhino asking the table favorite sample, Funky Drummer or Funky Worm?
Funky drummer.
Funky drummer.
Why not both, dude?
JB's.
You could do both,
Yeah, you could do both. I mean, Funky Worm is a classic.
but it's hard to top the way that
JB's be.
I mean, it's hard to top that. Yeah.
Just that drum
Funky
beat
Worm is
alone.
dope. There's a vibe to that that's undeniable, but
Just say both.
Has his moments.
Funky Drummer, man. I mean, how many times has that been sampled in hip hop?
It's one of the most
I
sampled.
wonder. Yeah, I wonder if it's the most. What's the most sampled?
I would say Funky Drummer, Impeach the President,
Yup.
Or that Amen break.
Substitution.
Substitution, like a
Substitution,
motherfucker. Yeah.
I think Amen was for a minute. That Amen. I forgot the name of the group.
The
that did-
Winstons?
Grand Central
Winston's, yeah.
Station, probably back in the days, they used to sample them a lot.
Amen because it was the drum and bass go-to for a minute. So all those drum and bass records are built off this one break.
Like those are the drums. If you want a hit record, you put these drums under, and you
Yeah, they have that little sparkle on them.
It's gonna get
Yeah,
it's gonna get it popping in the club. So
something about the way they're recorded. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
their tone and just the pocket of them. Excellent.
Man.
Next.
And next up in here, we got Ozzy saying, Yo, B, are you going to be doing any paintball while you're in Australia?
Well, I wish I could, but I can't. One, I probably don't got the time the way the travel schedule is. 2, I ain't got the gear, which that's not a problem because I know I could get gear there. It's not a thing, but it's just being able to have the time to do it. I would love to do it.
Be real, that place has the most dangerous bugs.
Oh, I know it do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there plenty of times to know this.
Just don't.
And that's in the bush, though.
Yeah.
And we ain't going to the bush.
you gotta try some kangaroo burgers.
Don't do that to the kangaroo, dude.
I'm saying they're done already. It's done already.
It's already done.
It's like
this little Roo.
just enjoy one, B.
The Roo Burger.
Hey, if you
burger.
could eat any burger, it's just a burger, B.
Hey, do you remember the shoes kangaroos?
Yeah.
They
They had the little
si-
zipper pockets.
the
and
little side pocket.
little
Weren't
side pocket.
weren't they a hat too? Wasn't there a hat?
You know what's funny? They were if it was a played out shoe before it even came out, but it was a comfortable shoe. And then when it made the comeback later, it was a cool shoe.
Yeah.
Adidas owns that patent to that shoe.
It was like a
Kangaroos?
New Balance.
Yeah.
Style. New
Yeah,
Balance style.
kinda.
Right, yeah, exactly. And I remember thinking like my mom had got me a pair when I was a kid, and I was like, dude, I got a pocket on the side of my shoe that I could put stuff in, but like literally fit like a quarter.
Oh, it was Kango hats.
That shit's still
Oh,
fun.
yeah, Kango hats. Those are different.
Yeah, no, but I think Adidas owns that patent, or they bought it because they released that same version. I have those shoes in orange.
Ruse.
Thing.
Yeah, they're cool.
They weren't bad.
Nah, man.
Now they're comfortable.
Yeah, they're really
walk
comfortable.
a lot.
I used to like the Velcro ones because they were cool.
Yeah.
Rue.
And we got Heebie Jeebie up in here with B Real's favorite question. Yo, B.
Yeah.
Who's your top 5 favorite rappers?
Dude, just say it, dude.
Not doing it.
Dude.
Next.
And we got Danny up in here saying, "What's up to the table and THC crew? Can I get some positive vibes from my dog Bandit, who's feeling sick right now and he hurt his paw?"
Aw.
Positive vibes to you, Bandit.
Hold on.
Get better, Band-Aid.
Yes.
Word Bandit.
Yeah, you got this, Bandit.
It's all good.
Give him some dog CBDs, man.
Yeah, blow some weed in his face.
You could do that too.
That works
How
too.
about you give him some steak, you know?
Let him leave.
Some infused steak. Put some CBD.
Yeah,
He'll
bro.
be-
Like whenever my dogs get sick, I'm like, all right, dude. I don't know if this could be it. I'm just gonna start cooking you good food, like really, like I'm like stuff that I would eat, even though I know it's not really good for them. But I don't know if you got old dogs, bro. You know,
Nah.
Yeah, because you don't know.
yeah, you're like, I don't know if this time you're gonna come back. You know,
Yeah.
Give him a Bart's burger.
I would, dude.
All of a
yeah.
sudden, he's alive. He's like, I want more of
Yeah,
that shit right there.
Super in.
Okay, I'm going to live for some more of that. Next.
And we got Heshred up in here saying, "What's good, everyone? Happy Thursday. Yo, Be Real TV, KRS-One is doing a show down at the Garden Amp with Cool G Rap. You should try and get them on the show."
When is this? What date?
Bring it.
We must
They
know.
rocking on Saturday.
This
Oh,
Saturday?
it's Saturday?
Saturday.
Damn.
Remember the garden?
We're out of town.
Mm.
Are you gone for a long time or just a
2
few
weeks.
days? Oh damn.
2 weeks.
And we got Matt up in here saying, "Yo, salute to E-Zone. Just want to say thank you, bro. Party 1, 2, 3."
You're welcome. I'm guessing you probably bought something from the site. Thank you. Appreciate it. HiHungry.shop.
Awesome.
Here's a good one. We got Rob Garcia in the super chat saying, "Be real. Let's have the table roll some joints and have the Asylum give ratings on them."
Bring it.
I mean, that ain't a problem.
Yeah, that would be interesting to have Bobo roll.
Yeah, Bobo.
Yeah, we could do that. We could definitely do that.
Bring it.
The pocket joint, Psycho Leezy.
Yeah. He's already going to have it rolled.
Yeah.
Pull out his
He's
pocket.
got his own joint, the pocket.
Yeah, you got like a Cheech type of joint.
Oh, man.
The modern day Cheech joints. Pull out your Cheech, bro.
If I was in a country where I couldn't smoke like I would have appreciated the shit out of a fucking Psycho List pocket joint.
Yep.
Yeah, as long as the
Because
paper's
I
not
live in
ripped.
America, I'll pass.
I hear that.
Like
All
I'll be like, yo, I can roll one with a funky field tip.
True.
And we got Lewis up in here asking, "Have you guys ever tried baleadas? Baleadas?"
Baleada.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, that's.
They're good breakfast food.
I have not tried it yet.
It's pretty much like those big thick ass tortillas,
Mhm.
frijoles, crema, and queso.
Oh yeah, I've had that.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm,
like that. And
I'm
sometimes
down.
They put they get extra with aguacate
Yeah.
and the queso, but it's supposed to be a bigger tortilla, thicker tortilla than that. Kind of like the one on the right to the
yeah.
middle one. But yeah, that's essentially what it is. It's like a taco, but with breakfast like materials like frijoles, queso, crema, aguacate, and a couple of huevos picados.
All the shiz.
I'm in.
All the shit.
All that.
You guys were talking about drug smuggling earlier, and Sage is asking, "Have you guys seen To Catch a Drug Smuggler series?
Yeah.
It's a trip."
Yeah. That's where they show like the airports in Peru and Colombia and all the like the
And
spots. Well, yeah, Spain too.
Spain.
In Spain, where they catch them trying to take it out or bring it in.
I like the foreign episodes, like when it's like really far, because like they get extra animated when they're just explaining, they're not even like asking for help, but they're just like, they're explaining it, and you're like, oh, you speak excited Spanish.
Yeah.
But there's even people that will try to smuggle like illegal animals and stuff, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
animals.
That's
fruits.
That's a part of the drug market too.
Mm.
I didn't know that. Like animals and fruits that are not allowed in other regions.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff you could get high off.
Wow.
And we got Mad Ways up in here saying, "Salute to Psycho Leezy for banging our Mad Love song, Never Again on the Mix Show."
No doubt.
Awesome.
Word up. Salute.
Yeah.
Mad Ways. Got that new joint. It's banging.
Yeah, I got. He sent me a folder. I gotta check it out.
And we got Jesus up in here saying, remember they would have 3 for $30 hat specials in lids back in the 90s.
3 for 30? Correct.
That's how my brother had his early collection. I was like, man, how the hell you have all these hats, bro? You working at Macy's?
3 for 30, Papa.
Yeah.
3 for
Kampai.
30.
Damn, that's a good price.
Kampai.
Right now, that's how I feel.
Kampai.
And we got Sven up in here saying the Beastie Boys were always about that White Castle. They had one that was 24 hours back in the day. Used to pick up my weed in the parking lot there from Joey Bag O'Donuts and my Bacardi Ray.
Joey Bag of Donuts.
Nice.
Bag.
Parking lots were the place to buy drugs.
Dude, everywhere.
Yeah.
Every parking lot was a considered
That's always been a safe spot to always buy drugs.
parking lot. Yeah,
It's one of my
anywhere.
favorite.
I mean, I'm not trying to advocate for parking lot buying experiences, but you know,
It's my favorite. It's my favorite location for
spots.
for drug transactions. Agreed, a parking lot.
hey, listen,
Parking lot at White Castle.
So you can get food
yeah,
and
White
get your
Castle.
drugs.
Pick it up.
What'd you do?
the señoras at the parking lot will call the cops if you kill me.
Yeah. Hey, do you see it? They're gonna start adding those vendor taxes now. Or they're trying to.
You know, the whole thing, because people always bitch and say a lot of stuff about the vendors, but that was like a win for the underdog, if you really, in my opinion.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, the last governor that made that possible was Jerry Brown, and he was like, yeah, you know what, for X amount of years, and it's coming to that point where it's that years is running out, so they're going to have to figure out a way to regulate it, but people, it's like a hate-or-love situation, bro. Like, you know, you'll see some people come out of the courthouse that were not on trial, and they're over here buying hot dogs outside of court. So it's like everybody benefits from it, but people just don't want to put up with the bitching.
Yeah. Correct.
But, and, you know, I do get where they're coming from, where it's like, hey, man, there's grease all over the sidewalk. Can you guys at least power wash it if you're going to post up here?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also see the other side of the
It's
coin.
like
where-
clean your shit up, man.
Yeah, I also see the other side of the coin where people are like, hey, man, there's got to be a designated area.
Yeah. I mean, so now everyone just pays the tax, and then no one should be harassed or anything, right?
Well, I mean, it was gonna get to that eventually, bro. Just like the people that sell fruit, they all have their little licensing. Like, it's like, hey,
yeah.
there's a spot for you to buy the carts.
Yep.
There's a payment plan as well, and you know, you go from there.
Hell yeah.
But that is the hustle for a lot of people, bro. And the hot dog prices have gone up through the roof, bro. Like, I swear to God, bro, that day after that concert in Long Beach, $10, be real. I was
For
so
one
pissed.
dog?
I already know.
Yo, $10 though is like, come on, bro. I know inflation's up, but $10, bro.
Not for
Hot
street
dog.
meat.
All festivals end up doing stuff like that on the last.
Not for street meat.
All right,
dude.
next.
And we got Dean Jones, who made the keto chicken parm. He's saying, hey, B, you want me to bring some keto-infused brownies to the meet and greet in Sydney?
Why not?
Yeah!
Please do, my friend.
Dude.
Just not too infused, all right? Because, you know, we got to work.
Send dog start sagging.
Send dog. Sagging hard. Starts half mooning.
And we got Curious George up in here saying, E-Zone, let me get some vac-sealed and freeze-dried shipments of Bart's Barbecue to the East Coast.
If he tells me it's safe as a food restaurant owner, or what, you know, that he is, or food, I would send it to you, bro, because I do operate 2 businesses, so I would. It's no problem for me to send you some stuff.
And it's delicious.
It's delicious.
It's so delicious.
It's really tasty. It's really tasty.
So bueno.
And we got Rob up in here asking, play at your own risk or Electric Kingdom?
At your own risk. I like play at your own risk.
It's at your own risk.
I love both songs. Don't get me
Telling
wrong.
you.
But play at your own risk.
Yeah, I gotta agree. But even
Electric Kingdom was dope, though.
talk to
Electric Kingdom.
Electric Kingdom was one of my first vinyls that I ever bought.
Really?
yeah, man.
As a kid.
A lot of cats, man.
I never got that experience.
And you know
but I
what's
got a-
crazy is we felt it was hip hop, but that was considered freestyle.
Yeah.
Yes.
But to us, it was hip hop because
Yeah.
it was like the way that
It was-
Bambaataa and them did
Planet
Soul
Rock.
Sonic Force.
Yep,
It was
absolutely.
Planet Rock.
Yeah.
And Nucleus.
She was just mad different than what we was used to hearing. So in that drop.
Even like Even what was it called? The Germany cats. Kraftwerk.
Yep.
Their stuff was more freestyle or EDM or something. Not EDM because it didn't exist then, but like electronic style music that somehow translated to hip hop.
Yeah. I mean, Tour de France and
Yeah, Tour de France.
Hey, you think CDs are gonna come back like how vinyls had come back?
dude,
They said vinyls outsold CDs. Just
Yeah,
recently.
yeah.
I saw that, but I'm saying like you know how like CDs is like a thing of the '90s.
Maybe.
yeah, vinyl.
Because cassettes even came back.
Yeah, cassettes have
People
come
are-
back,
yeah.
and yeah, like it's a trip how there's now a legit marketplace for cassettes. Like people are now pressing.
I don't want no goddamn cassette.
I saw a Walkman that's currently made, like it said 2020, and it was being sold in the electronic store.
I'll take
Yeah.
a CD or a download all day, but I ain't trying to get no damn cassette.
Cassettes
wouldn't
are
mind.
rad.
I wouldn't mind selling the cassettes, but
Yeah,
know,
no.
like-
Someone wants
that's
them.
the way you
but
gotta
I'm
look
not
at it.
trying to
Yeah.
have it.
Yeah, you're not gonna buy it. I mean, bro, you have a phone. You know?
All good, but I'm yes.
But you could sell the
Right.
shit out of some cassettes, though.
Well, because some people have like this.
nostalgic collection.
Yes.
Absolutely. People will grab something on cassette and play it in their dual cassette player. You know what I mean? Like there's like people that still really love that.
I finally bought that Home Alone thing that says yes. I wanted that since I was 7.
Nice.
Yeah.
Have you now?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
You didn't
be
tell
real.
me.
You were on tour at that time, dude.
Sorry.
And we got Megan up in here asking the table, do any of you have a lucky number? And if so, what is it?
13.
I'll go with 22.
18.
hey, can't tell you.
I
I told you it wouldn't be lucky for me no more.
13 has done hella, like in Vegas, I don't really gamble, but when I use it paid off for me. So
Hell yeah.
I like 13.
Squeeze.
God's number 7. Next.
And we got OG Skate Show up in here saying, today's my B-day and a great mix this morning to C-.
Oh, hell yeah. Happy birthday, OG Skate Show. Yeah, this morning I did a police mix of the band from, Sting, Stuart Copeland, Andy Summers. And yeah, man, happy birthday, Pisces, dude.
And I saw the fish.
It's the police.
Like water, baby.
Remember that Cheech and Chong skit? It's the
Oh.
police.
Dave's not here.
I love that group. It's like, it's freeze, it's the police. It's like, I love that group. I love you.
And you guys were talking about insurance earlier. Juicy Jules is saying, I got insurance and had a fire at my rental 3.5 years later, and it's not halfway done yet dealing with the insurance company.
3.5 years later.
That's fucked up.
That is
cool.
fucked up. Damn, man.
Where has she lived?
Positive
3.5
vibes
years?
to you, man. I sent you some positivity, like, so that you can peace out for a minute while you're dealing with that whole debacle.
Agreed.
This is why people had organizations
Mhm.
back in the day to
Like
press
unions?
certain other organizations.
Interesting. Next.
And we got Steady Stacking saying, what's up, Alaska in the house. We got Mari saying, I'm from Croatia. We got O'Reilly B shouting out from Orange County. We got Adam up in here saying it's a nice day up in Northern California.
Yeah.
We got Birdie rocking Oklahoma. And we got first time chatter here, ECB Woy, saying, cheers, I'm from South Korea and it's almost 6 a.m. here.
It's the morning show for y'all. Hey, welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
First
Good
time.
morning.
Spread the word. Tell people about, your new friends.
South Korea is the happy Korea, right?
Yes.
How do you say cheers in South Korea?
Cheers.
We don't know. We're not.
Bye.
You just made that up, dude.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm saying for now that
Yeah,
one
don't
hold it
What if that
That's
means
false
something
information,
else?
baby. That's-
until we get the right information. That's
I
what.
just set off.
I'll find out for you right now, dude.
Oh, man. We want to thank everybody for getting down with us today on the Dr. Greenthumb show. Are there any more?
No, that seems to be it.
Okay. We appreciate you. We appreciate your involvement in the show. Because, again, as I say it many times, you guys are as much a part of it as we are. We do it for you and with you, and we love to do it. So thank you very much for being down with us. And all y'all new folks, we appreciate you. Invite others into the community and be one of us. All right? So salute to y'all. Make sure when you're in California, check out those Dr. Greenthumb stores. San Diego, LAX, Cathedral City, San Francisco, and what am I missing, Pedro?
Cathedral City.
I said Cathedral
Yeah, you
City.
just said it.
We got all the bases covered. All right, make sure you check us out. C-.
Thanks to everyone here at the table. E-Zone, Dro, B, Psycho Leezy, Treehouse Crew, Dom, Ray, Bolton, of course, Aton. And tomorrow you can catch us in the mix. There's still rock sets tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Yes. So since tomorrow's my birthday, I asked my bros if we could all do rock sets tomorrow for the mix after the Greenthumb show. So tune in for that. And tune in tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I'm going to do a 2-hour purple music set for my birthday. And then I'll see you here tomorrow for the Dr. Greenthumb show as well. So everyone have a good night. See you tomorrow. Cycle easy.
Word up, word up. Shout out to everybody on the chat. Shout out to the crew. And you know what time it is, man. It's Thursday. We're about to get it popping. Be real psycho lazy. About to go in them crates and pull some crazy. But in the meantime, squeeze them.
The proper word was Gombe.
Gombe. See?
It's Gombe.
Oh, Gombe.
Yeah.
Gombe.
Yeah.
See? That's
Like
come on,
Gumby.
man.
Gombe.
Gombe.
You said peck, dude. Some shit like that.
I said come bite.
Shout the
That's just a bite from, all right, whatever.
Shout the
See
Insane
you guys at the
Asylum.
mix next.
Shout the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout to Ray Morning Shot Film. Shout to the Dominator. Don't forget, tomorrow we're having 25% off funky field tips, all fatty sizes. So pick those up.
Boom.
What's up, Pedro?
Yeah, salute to everybody that's tuning into the show, everybody here at the table, Treehouse Crew. Make sure you keep up with Insane as new flavors have dropped, and visit your local Dr. Greenthumbs. That's for sure. E-Zone.
Salute to everybody who tuned in yesterday. Thank you, everybody who tuned in today. I know I told you guys we're going to have DJ FM, but what is it? It was actually next week. So we will have him back next week, and we will talk a lot of things on our show. And make sure you guys tune in tonight, 7 to 9. We will be live half of the time on YouTube, and then we're going to go on Twitch. And then, of course, we're letting you guys know throughout the whole time what our Patreon is. You might want to sign up for some of those tiers because they have 3 different selections. So make sure you guys go to, the link will be posted on the YouTube page and Twitch. So make sure you guys follow us on there. Also, there's a lot of new stuff being uploaded on the site. So go to highandhungry.shop or flavorsbyezone.com. Make sure you guys check out a lot of the new merch that I've been working on, including the upcoming spring mix, So
Don't stress. Stress will kill you. Stay calm in the face of adversity. When someone delivers bad information to you, bad news, don't tense up. Don't go to maybe, what the stress triggers are, like things that are bad for you, whether it's drinking too much or smoking too much or being around the wrong people to commiserate, to make you feel worse. Be around people that will lend support and uplift you. Put yourself in a place that you don't let those little negative things knock you down. Because too many times we allow little shit to knock us down and cause a big wave in a negative direction. All right, so be mindful of these things. I say this with love. From God, the blessed is that with love. Swallow this.
BREALTV.